Hey everybody, welcome to another super exciting battle report. You know why this one is the most exciting of all the battle reports? Because Scari's here.
Hello everyone.
And because it's 10th edition!
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god, that's right. This is our first ever 10th edition battle report. We don't have the full indexes and the full points and the rules to this entire game yet. We cannot wait, Games Workshop.
I'm so excited.
Oh my god. But we do have the rules for the Leviathan box set, all of those index cards, and we can play a good old-fashioned battle amongst these two.
Our very own John Lennon painted all of these up.
Yeah, John's been a busy beaver workhorse, learning all of the best painting tactics from one of our sponsors, Mohawk Miniatures. They provide the models for our beautiful thumbnails. And he's a pretty good painter too. So learning these new techniques, John busted butt and basically has some beautiful looking models to show.
Now we are playing with the starter set today, the Leviathan box set. Games Workshop did release the data cards on the website. So you can follow along, and we have the mission cards. So what we thought we would do is we would run you down point by point how to set up a game, how to start playing a game, and then we're going to basically roll off. I don't know if I'm playing Tyranids or Space Marines.
Me either.
You don't know if you're playing Tyranids or Space Marines. And we'll figure out who draws the short straw.
Absolutely. So we're going to teach you how to play a game of Warhammer 40k 10th edition. But you know what? If you're looking for a more succinct, broken down, step-by-step delivery of that, you can check out our How to Play Warhammer 40k 10th edition video by none other than Mr. Robotic Richard Siegler himself.
Beep, boop, all the boops.
All the boops. So that's the robotic breakdown. This is the organic gameplay, and together they come up with your How to Play 10th edition battle report series.
I love it. I'm excited. This is going to be so much fun.
So
I think everyone there, of course, if you have any questions, make sure you super chat. And there is a 3-day free trial into the War Room where you get access to all the awesome content using the promo code that's in the description. And of course, Siegler can probably put the promo code in the chat right now for everybody to check that out.
No way.
Yeah, you know, I'm just saying. Check it out, use it, see all the videos that we're putting up there, 10-minute tips and like a whole variety of stuff. And we're going to be chock-a-blocking that full of stuff so that you can be your best.
That's right. So we are a competitively focused Warhammer 40k channel. I'm sure tons of other channels are pumping out their battle reports, and they're awesome and great. You should totally check them out. But what we do that's super unique and really cool is that we are some of the best players in the world, and we're trying to help you get better. We want you to learn the game, become your best, and this is our first step in teaching you how to play Warhammer 40k 10th edition. So if you like this video, give us a good old-fashioned like, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We've got tons of 10th edition content coming out for you, and we're going to be teaching you how to play the game better and better and better.
I love it, and having fun at the same time, because I find knowing how to play the game is really fun, and the rules dictate what is fun.
Fun is the most important thing. It is a game. Absolutely.
I can't wait. I'm really excited. I hope I get to play with that Screamer Killer, because that goes all the way back to 3rd edition, and...
Look, yeah. I'm a Tyranid boy at heart, but if you get the Screamer Killer, I am going to shoot you with our Redemptor.
Nope, it's going to die, and you will be a biomass in my belly.
Well, Scary, the first step of the Leviathan Games pamphlet thing that comes in the core box is muster armies. Since these armies are mustered already, maybe we should...
Do the roll. Okay, you know what? Just roll a single dice.
I'm going to roll...
On a 4, 5, or 6, you get to be the Space Marines, and on a 1, 2, or 3... you get to be the Tyranids.
All right, what color die should I roll for this?
Purple for Tyranids, of course.
Purple for Tyranids. The purple Tyranids are red. Big dice for big numbers, everybody.
Okay. So
let us know what you want.
You're a Space Marine, low, you're Tyranid.
Absolutely. Oh, we're playing the Space Marines today, Scary.
I get to be the biomass today.
You're going to be biomass extinction.
I'm just going to eat you, okay?
Yeah.
Whatever works. I'm going to send wave after wave of termagants at you, and you're going to die.
Wave after wave into my incinerator wielding
Just
Space
wait till
Marines.
I make your whole army fail battle shock test. It's going to be fantastic.
So far, I'm undefeated in 10th edition. That's not changing today.
We shall see. We shall see. So, what's the next step?
The next step is to determine the mission, and it gives us a whole bunch of cool ways to do that with these mission data sheet cards.
Yep.
So players split the cards in their respective decks: the deployment deck, mission rule deck, primary mission deck, secondary mission deck, one for the attacker and one for the defender, although they are the same. Gambit decks, same thing, one for attacker, one defender, and you set them aside.
Okay. So here, let's do this first. So let's start with a deployment, shall we? There are 5 different deployments. If you've played the game before, you're very particular. This will also dictate where the objectives are placed in the game, essentially.
That's right. So we are going to be playing
Ooh.
Dawn of War, the good old-fashioned classic.
A classic. Okay.
Man, good to see
like
that still in there. So they have 5 different missions you can choose from.
Yeah, there's a variety of different ones. You've got like, I don't know, you've got like a whole bunch of. Anyway, so Dawn of War, good old classic. That's straight up, boom. 12
right.
10 inches, 10 inches. We're going to be good. We'll get one of the missions, the primary missions.
Primary missions. So
Okay.
this
There
is
are 9 different ones.
So the first card we drew is just going to tell us the deployment style as well as where the objectives are placed. Now we're going to learn how you score points in this for the primary on this one.
Yeah, there you go.
All
So
right.
let's go. By the way, the terrain set, we set it up because it looks really cool, right?
That does look really cool.
Yeah. So today we're playing Deploy Servo Skulls.
This is the one I played on stream. What a fun mission. This is all about, there's 5 objectives and 3 of them are in no man's land. And then the 3 in no man's land are the only ones you actually score. The other 2 just exist for tactical objectives. And you move these back and forth with each other almost like you're playing football.
That's right. You're trying to escort the objectives into your opponent's deployment zone. And I wouldn't have it any other way as a gribbly Tyranid.
My Space Marines know no fear. They are going forward for the Emperor.
We'll
Mr.
meet in the
Scotty.
middle and let the best Tyranid win. Okay.
So what's next?
Next is our mission special rule.
Okay, so we've got our deployment zone, our objectives. We know how to score primary points. But you know, if there's anything weird and wonky about this mission, maybe like if the objectives are just sticky or something like that,
That'd be
let's find
great.
out. Let's find out.
I love it. And there's also Chilling Rain, which is boring, but it could happen.
Oh, there's a lot of rules to choose from there.
Okay, so Scrambler Fields.
Scrambler Fields.
Okay. Players with the infiltrate ability or units cannot be set up in range of an objective marker that's either no man's land or in their opponent's deployment zone, so you can't infiltrate onto objectives. You can't use scout moves that take you near objectives. You cannot redeploy a unit to get within range of an objective in no man's land, and you cannot bring reserves or deep strikes within range of an objective that is in no man's land or their opponent's deployment zone.
So no scouts, no infiltrators, and no deep striking onto objectives. You can, of course, still deep strike next to an objective.
Correct.
Is this one going to be applicable to our small size of battle here? Are we really making use of any
Well,
rules?
if we use rapid ingress or anything like that, or deep striking terminators,
I was going to suggest we redraw it, but I'm happy to keep it if
we
you
can
like.
definitely redraw it because it's definitely one that would make most sense to showcase if we had a lot of like deep striking
Yeah.
and stuff, which we don't.
we
So we're going to redraw that just to kind of make it a little bit more
A little
interactive.
more 10th edition.
I
yeah.
like it.
But you know, I think this is going to be a really big deal for like some armies like Gene Stealer Cult.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Gene Steel Cult especially.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
What do they even do here? We'll find out.
Chilling Rain, I know.
Vox Static. In this mission, the CP reroll stratagem and New Order stratagem, which is drawing new tactical objective cards, both cost 2 CP to use instead of 1.
I like that. That's going to impact both of us.
Yeah, I think that's a good one
So
to
that's a
start
good one to have. So we're gonna have to, do that. We've got Dawn of War. So what is the next step?
with. Well, you know what? Before we get into the next step, I just want to anecdote a little bit here.
Yeah.
Mr. Siegs, for any of you who've watched our channel before, know Art of War's history here, he has this tendency to make fun of me relentlessly, viciously, for my use of the CP reroll, which is sparing and deliberate. But now that it costs 2 CP, then I just don't think I'm going to use it. New edition, new Nick. I'm calling it right now.
No reroll, Nick.
No reroll Nick. All right. Step number 3. Read mission.
Okay.
Scary, you're up.
Okay, we did that. We read the mission, but I will reread the mission. We're doing it step by step.
That's the other
okay?
one. That's the other one.
No, that's the mission.
We're not playing Deploy Servo Skulls. Oh, we totally are. That's why Scary's reading the mission.
What are you doing, Nick?
Don't ask me.
Okay. This area contains mobile surveillance devices. Redeploy these to scout behind the enemy lines. I read the italics on an Art of War stream.
Someone's got to do it.
Oh, I feel like I've just broken ground.
It's a whole new series here.
The objective markers that start the battle in no man's land are servo skulls. At the end of each turn, so that's each player turn, mine and Nick's, each of these objective markers can be moved up to 6 inches in any direction. I highly recommend we probably use ones that we can move around.
Oh, that's probably a good idea. They do actually...
Like, we could use these for our home objectives, and then we could
That's a
use,
good idea,
you know what I mean?
yeah. Let's
But
do
they're
that,
in the
let's
middle
do
like this, like, boop.
Yeah.
like
Oh, they're in the
that.
middle, okay.
Yeah, so they're,
set
and then we
those
can
up
use the movable ones.
See, the actual Games Workshop Leviathan box comes with these little objective markers. So we were going to use our usual Art of War objectives, which are the 40mm poker chip in the center here, plus the radius.
Yep.
Games Workshop provides you with the 40mm poker chips, and when you're playing the Mission Deploy Silver Skulls, not having to pick up the entire neoprene mat where the models may be, it works a lot better.
Could be really handy. You also can't put models on the 40mm base in 10th edition, right? So we'll do that as well. So at the end of each of these turns, you can move it up to 6 inches by the person who controls that objective. And at the end of each turn, starting in the second turn, and that's each turn, the player whose turn it is will score points. 2 points for each servo skull wholly within 12 of their opponent's deployment zone. 5 for each that is wholly within 6, and 8 for each that is within their opponent's deployment zone, wholly within. And that stacks. So each objective, wholly within your opponent's deployment zone, would be worth 15 victory points, starting on the second turn.
It's pretty good.
That's not bad.
And you score it at the end of your own player turn.
Correct.
That's such an interesting time to score it compared to 9th edition. Whoa.
I know. That's definitely interesting. And imagine if we were playing like a close combat army that wants to like get into the middle of the board. That'd be cool.
Not only a close combat army, but imagine if you're still holding it at the end of your own turn. You're just kicking it further and further and further.
It's like a football or a little servo skull.
Yeah.
There you go. So now I've read the objective. So what is next in our little number 4?
Number 4. Place the objective markers. Guess what? I'm already on it. These two need some placing though. So the 3 in No Man's Land are going to be dead center in the middle of the board. And then on that same center line, 22 inches up, and then 10 inches in from the short board edge. This is, of course, if you're playing on a normal standard 6x44 table, and the card will tell you itself.
Where they go, especially. Yeah. So it's a great way to sort of keep track of everything. But these are 30 out and 6 inches up.
6 inches up.
Oh,
so sneaky.
That. Yeah. Boop. There you go. Boop. Now, the table is purposefully not equally mirrored.
It's pretty close.
There is, yeah, it's very close. Similar, but not the same.
Very scary of you.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's actually thought process behind the pick who goes first, or who gets to choose that.
Well, don't get ahead of me. Do not rush. Do not sprint. The next step. Oh, we have to create the battlefield. Well
okay.
done.
High five.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, you ready? This is the big one.
I'm ready.
We have to determine attacker and defender.
Ooh,
Okay.
The winner has to be the attacker.
So
in a Leviathan game, the winner just is attacker. That means the loser gets to pick their side and starts deploying first.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Are you ready?
I am ready. Ready, Freddy. You're using a warp fire dice?
Yeah, why not?
I'm going to use a blue
Aren't they a
dice because
sponsor?
I'm playing the blue space. Oh yeah, of course they
I
are.
also love the color of these dice.
Well, the Warfire's a great sponsor. They give you 20% off on your minis, and they ship anywhere in the United States. Not to mention they have a full big-ass warehouse full of stock, and they have a cool minis trade-in program which will let you trade your junky, crappy minis in for brand new, awesome minis with your Warfire store credit.
I saw Siegler drive up to the studio with a trunk full of miniatures.
He drove up with a trunk full of miniatures from the 1990s, and he came back with a pot full of gold.
Okay. Who is attacking? Are the Tyranids attacking the Space Marines?
Big dice.
Or the Space Marines?
Big numbers.
No. Never.
That's a 6, Scar. You cannot stop me.
Can I table flip?
I am untethered. Try. You can try. Mark Perry built this.
You are the attacker.
I will attack.
So I will pick sides.
All right, have fun. Have at thee.
I'll have this side.
What is your strategic reasoning for this proposition?
I don't want to move from this spot.
You don't want to move from this spot. What tactical depth in that decision-making process. Okay.
I'm making you go to the other side of the table.
But before we get going on the other side of the table, I have a couple lengthy paragraphs you may want to summarize for us.
Okay.
It's all about selecting secondary missions.
Okay, so we create the battlefield to determine attack and defender. So now we each get our secondary objective cards. You are the attacker, therefore you get the red ones, and I get the green ones.
And we separate our
You remove
gambits.
the gambits, which are the 4 gambit cards. They might come into play. They might not. We don't know yet.
In the first game I played of 10
So now, Nick and I are going to look at the mission that we're playing, and we're each going to secretly pick 2 cards. I'm going to pick these 2. I'm going to put them down like this. And you're going to pick 2. If you pick 2 with the little symbol on the bottom corner that says it is a fixed mission card, that means you are playing those 2 fixed missions like the GT mission pack secondaries for the rest of the game, and you will not be using the rest of your cards. If you don't, you'll be using tactical objectives, and you'll be drawing every turn.
I kind of like the cool card flipping down instead of like just simultaneously revealing by words.
Because you don't know, right? Like,
don't know.
I might want to pick fixed, but if you pick tactical, me picking fixed might be worse or better. Like, we don't know.
I think this is a really cool way to do it.
So I have picked 1 of each, which means I'm doing tactical.
I have picked 2 of the same, but they're not fixed.
That's right. So you will be playing tactical as well. Great. So we can shuffle our decks.
Before we get too deep into our objectives, though, I think we should take a second, or maybe many, to talk about Doug Henningson's $5 super chat. Thank you so much for your support, Doug. Have fun, bros. Stern Guard with devastating wounds and rerolls seem strong. Are they data slate winners of the Leviathan box? Oh, wow. To be 100% honest with you, I haven't even read the rules for this Leviathan box. We're going to learn this Leviathan box together. That seems good, though. Devastating wounds and rerolls do seem great.
For this game, we will be giving them the bolt rifles, not the combi bolters.
Oh, yes, obviously. Yes. And then Nick Blackburn with a $5.50 Canadian super chat. That's where
Nick,
you're from.
I know, Nick. He's my captain for this weekend, I believe. We're going to a team event, our last team event in 9th edition. I'm bringing Triple Tantalus Full Witch Cult, which I've been having so much fun at the end of 9th. It's a total meme list. And Nick is our team captain. So
that's awesome. Thank you so much for your support, Nick. You never actually answered his question, though. Why are you in Florida?
Oh, I'm here hanging out with the Art of War team. I'm making tons of content and videos, and just finally, after so many years of being on the team, having my lovely face on some of this content.
It is a lovely face.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. We appreciate having your face on the content.
It's been great fun. I can't wait. And I leave tomorrow. I'm so sad. I wish I could stay a little longer. So, okay. So we have our objectives. That's all set. We've got our Gambit cards. That's no problem. Boom. We have done that. So what's next? Declare our battle formations.
I'm playing Space Marines.
So technically, we secretly note down who's in reserve, which characters are joining which units, that sort of thing as well. So I'm definitely going to be setting some stuff. Now, because we're doing it live, we can kind of tell people what we're doing.
Yeah.
But normally you could like write them down if you have like a secret plan.
They have that in 9th edition with secret secondary selection for Gene Stealer Call and stuff. One of our favorite memes is the secret GTL, which the man behind the computer, what's secret GTL?
I absolutely love it. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be reserving my Screamer Carnifex. He's going to go into strategic reserves, and he'll be coming in on a board edge, starting on turn 2.
Are you trying to use big brain plays at me right now?
I'm totally bringing him on somewhere different because I don't want that Dreadnought to just nuke him. He's one of the best tools I have, and I want him to stay alive just a little bit longer.
All right.
I am going to also attach my Neuro Tyrant into the squad of Neuro Gaunts because it does lead Neuro Gaunts. Okay. And that's going to be like the biggest brain play I have. And I think Ripper Swarms can deep strike, in which case I'm probably going to deep strike them.
You have big brain plays with your Neurogaunts?
Yeah, they're bugs. They've got like bug things going on.
This is a lot. Okay, I need to figure out which of my characters can join my units here.
So your Terminator Captain or your Terminator Librarian can join the Terminators.
That makes sense.
The Lieutenant is a lone operative.
Oh.
And your Gravis Apothecary cannot join anyone in this box.
Ah, well constructed.
So you have one choice to make. Would you like the Librarian or the Captain to go with the Terminators?
Now, I have got 2 choices, and I'm telling you them both right now.
Well, I'm telling you right now, Librarian gives your Terminators lethal hits, I believe, which would mean auto wounding on 6s, or sustained hits, one or the other. We'll have to check the stats there. Right. And the Captain allows him to use a stratagem for 0 CP once per turn.
Well, you've made my decision even more for myself. I am going to have the Librarian sit in Deep Strike by himself.
By himself.
While my Captain joins these Terminators to victory.
I like it. That sounds very Space Marine-y.
That's very Space Marine.
That's very Space Marine.
I'm a Space Marine kind of guy.
I can see that.
Obviously.
He cosplays
blue, white,
at night.
Blue, white. It was meant to be.
Okay, and that's it. I'm assuming we're using these as 2 5-mans?
Yeah, I'm going to use my Incinerator Marines here as 2 5-mans.
I like it.
Cool.
I like it. Let's do that. So now that we've declared our battle formations, we deploy our armies, starting with the Defender. which would be me.
Aha.
Because you did attack. So we're just going to go back and forth.
1 unit at a time. All right, Scary. Since Tyranids are on that side, you know what that means.
That means...
When Tyranids go over there, where the filthy Xeno scum belong.
What? I picked this side.
Thought I would get him on that one.
We can play Hammer and Anvil if you like.
No, we drew Dawn of War.
We did.
I just have to move my army now. You see,
that's how you just wear him down.
Yeah, it's all this. This is the psychological warfare you're known for as a Drakari
It's the
player.
shadow in the warp. I'm telling you right now. I'm just shadowing in the warping you
I just
right
don't like
now.
it. I don't like it.
I don't apologize in the slightest.
You should. You should
Nope.
be sorry. For
Never.
your
I'm never
treason.
going to apologize.
Okay. Get your Tyranids out of my deployment.
Yeah, they are. This is their planet. I don't know what you're talking about.
Scary, my color choice matches my army, and we randomly rolled for that. I don't know how much to tell you. You are screwed.
What is the deployment zone style?
Oh, I think I put them right there.
Oh, are they old? No, that's not
No,
old.
maybe
Oh,
it's
this one
under
right
that.
here. Okay, so yeah, 10 inches up. So we have 10 inches up. Excellent. Here are your cards, though. But you can come around this side and do all that stuff as well.
I am.
Okay, so ruins do sort of like block line of sight unless you're towering, which is useful.
I'm not towering here.
So I don't have any towering stuff. So I'm going to go ahead. I've put my Screamer Killer in Strategic Reserve for my Rippers in Deep Strike. I'm going to go ahead
toss him
and...
off to the side
Oh,
there.
he's so spicy. I can't
a
wait to use him.
spicy meatball.
I'm going to put my Flying Tyranid Prime with wings.
Right over there.
And he's just going to go on this side.
Is he joined to anybody? He's just his
No,
own-
he
his
doesn't
own
have
friend?
anything in join in this one.
Nice.
Makes me sad, because you could probably just shoot him to death. But he's going to try and be fancy. Okay, that's all he's doing. You can go ahead. I'm putting basically nothing down right now. It's going to be great.
Yeah, well, you can play your tactical games here.
No tactics. I'm just going to eat you. That's
Hi.
my job. I'm going to eat you.
I'm just deploying Stern Guard on the line. I don't have any fear
No
of
fear,
your
eh?
Space Marine or your Tyranid filth.
Okay. My Neuro Tyrant is actually pretty cool. So I'm going to put this Neuro Tyrant right here. And he's going to go with all of his little Griblies.
What do those even do?
The Neurogaunts extend the synaptic link to everything within 6 inches. So if you have a synapse creature within 6 inches of them, they become synapse and they extend synapse up to 6 inches. But in this case, it's just going to stop your Dreadnought from just absolutely nuking the squad.
My Dreadnought's gonna nuke everything.
Your Dreadnought is incredibly hard to deal with.
He's good.
It is like borderline just nuts.
Excellent.
However, the Neurotyrant does have a really cool 18-inch flamer, which is going to be great with the Overwatch stratagem. So I'm really looking forward to trying that out.
Speaking of Overwatch stratagem, I'm putting my Infernus Marines right here. And you know what they have? They have 5 flamers in this squad. You know what 5 flamers do? Overwatch you real good.
They do. They're pretty good. A good thing to remember, though, for anybody who's watching, is when you are in terrain and area terrain, you only benefit from it if your models are wholly within the terrain feature now, instead of partially within as well.
That is very, very true.
So I'm going to go ahead and put my leapers.
Leaping leapers?
The leaping leapers
Say
are going to
that
go
5
back
times
here.
fast.
They do. They have a really cool thing where they can heroically intervene for free, and they have always fights first, which makes them pretty
That actually
cool.
seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's try another Flamey Flames. And then the mission objectives are all over the place, right? So it kind of incentivizes you to spread out already, but also with tactical objectives, you never really know what you're going to draw.
That's
so
right.
It's good to have stuff kind of generically placed all over the place.
Now, I don't know where your Terminator is, because it's in Deep Strike. My Psychophage guy is pretty good at killing Psychers, so I'd like to send him up in something, but I'm just going to put him towards the middle of the board and kind of see where you deploy, and then kind of send him on one space or another, depending on how that looks.
I think my Dreadnought is just going to park himself up nice right and center.
I like it. He's just gonna get involved, is he?
He's here to be involved in things.
I do like the way your head's at with that. So that does mean, because you've got a ton of stuff, I'm gonna make sure that you can't just shoot all my termagants like right off the bat with your bazillion frag missile shots. They're gonna hide back here for now.
Tactics? You're using tactics against me?
I use more tactics than... Is this 20 gaunts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There is 20, so I'm gonna put 10 of them over here.
Nice. Little
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's gonna be hard for me to cut down. And I think I'm going to just hold the line strong with more Terminators nice dead in center. Space Marines like to stick together, Scary.
They do. It's that close order drill. And then 10 more of these are going to get just put behind this building to flush around the flanks and try and score as many points as possible as we go as well, which is really exciting.
Awesome. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put my Terminator captain, who has a bigger base, with my Terminator, so I'm just going to adjust that really quick.
I'm really excited for everybody to come and hang out with us. Of course, leave a comment. You know, we're reading the chat. We've got super chats if you have any questions.
Absolutely.
Right?
We're having a great old time over here. So, you know what's really exciting? I'm down to just my Primaris Apothecary and my Reaver Lieutenant. I'm going to put my Primaris Apothecary nice and by all my Terminators and my Stern Guard to keep them alive. But my Reaver Lieutenant, I think he infiltrates. He
does. You can put him anywhere on the board, more than 9 inches away from my deployment zone or models. If I had infiltrators, I still have my Barb Gaunts.
Oh, you do?
That's probably a useful thing to have. Now, Barb Gaunts are really cool. They have this rule where they can essentially slow you down and make you, like, worse at... actually, I should probably put them back here so they don't just get absolutely murdered.
They would never.
That dreadnought is absolutely terrifying. Okay,
well, I'm glad you're afraid.
That dreadnought is. I do not even want to be near that dreadnought with a 10-foot pole. That's just not going to happen.
He wants to be near you.
No, I don't want him to be near me at all.
I'm going to infiltrate my Reaver Lieutenant. Nice.
Ooh, getting nice and close, is he?
This objective right here.
He has a really cool ability where, like, if I move close to him, he can, like, move away and stuff, so he can make charges harder and a whole bunch of stuff. He's pretty snazzy.
He's a snazzy individual.
He also hates Tyranids, so all of his weapons are, like, anti-Tyranids.
Good, as he should. There's a dead Tyranid on his base, in fact.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Thank you. Thank you, John, for painting these amazing models.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right, Scary, are we ready to battle?
I'm ready to battle. So, now that we have deployed our armies, we begin the resolve pre-battle rules.
Okay. How many pre-battle rules do I have?
I don't have any pre-battle rules.
I don't think I have any either.
Neither do I.
All right, cool.
Okay, I think
they're resolved.
There we go. Now we begin the battle. So, ooh, hey, don't you even dare. When do we start?
He flinched, I saw it.
Did I? Did I flinch? Oh no, we have to roll off to determine first turn before we resolve pre-battle rules.
So we know who's going first before we scout move.
So pre-battle rules are like scout moves and things like that. So you know who goes first before you scout move. The person who's going first has to do their pre-game moves and stuff first. And then there's no roll-off. It's just person goes first, does all their stuff first, then the next person does that. And so we're going to roll off. Winner has to be the attacker.
Big dice, big numbers.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh, this big dice gave me a small number.
Consistent number. I got 4 twice. Consistency, that's all I can ask for, is stats.
2 plus 4 is 6 with Fate Weaver powers, I think.
Boom, baby. At least I won one roll off.
Well, you won the important one, so, you know.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's do this.
Let's dive in.
Good luck, Mr. Scary.
Good game. Have
fun.
I
hope you have a wonderful time.
Are you ready to be eaten by Tyranids?
I'm ready for your Tyranids to die in a blaze of glory as they try to walk straight into
the
Infernus
guns.
Marines and Stern Guard.
I'm terrified.
As you should be.
So we begin the battle, and at the start of each command phase, now we basically go through the battle rounds, and we each begin with a command point. So I'm going to be using the purple dice for command points.
And I'll be using the red one.
Well, I guess.
You have
red and blue. Yeah, sure, I'll be red.
You'll be red. I'll be blue.
So I get a single command point.
I've got 1.
Okay, now, because I'm running tactical cards.
I don't draw mine because it's your command phase.
Correct.
I draw on my command phase.
Correct.
You draw 2 right now?
I'm going to draw 2, and then we'll figure out what the rest of the turn looks like for me.
I like this. It's kind of choose your own adventure. It's pretty fun, actually.
Yeah, okay, so
you don't know what you have to do.
Literally have no idea what this is going to show up. Plus, we don't know points, so we don't know what the points are,
Yeah, like
what the balance is, nothing.
I've seen some comments about whether or not these factions are equal in points. The answer is who knows.
The answer is Space Marines!
Space Marines versus Tyranids.
Okay, and first card is Storm Hostile Objective, which I can't do it on the first turn. So I have to redraw.
So you get a free redraw off that one. Boop. And it goes back into your deck?
After you redraw, and then you shuffle it back in, because you can't do it on turn one. So I might as well wait until I've drawn to reshuffle it back in. Second card, Assassination.
Oh, that's a fun one. I've got characters.
Kill a character, and if I do, I get 5 points.
So here's the interesting thing. While Scari's picking his next card, he has assassinations much like you would expect it to be. Kill a character, score 5 points. This is a fixed mission as well, so you could choose this as one of your 2 fixed missions if you want to not draw cards every turn, and then you get points for multiple characters being killed. Here's the kicker, though. Scary can choose for 1 command point to ditch this assassinate card and draw
2 in this game.
Yeah, draw a new one, but in this one, because of our random mission that we selected, that's going to be 2 CP along with
and
the
it's
CP
also
reroll.
only once per game you can do that. Because that stratagem is a single use.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Just once per game.
If you do hold it, though, if maybe you're not feeling Assassinate, I got tough Space Marine characters, you're playing a bunch of gaunts and stuff, maybe you could ditch it at the end of your turn to gain a command point.
Correct. And that's probably what I'm going to do unless I can somehow murder the lieutenant, which isn't going to be easy because you can just slip away from my grasp. Sneaky lieutenant. Okay. The second one is engage on all fronts.
Seems more like a Tyranid type of action.
However, it is going to be relatively hard to do considering we did Dawn of War.
Yeah.
And I don't really know how fast this guy moves. But if he can, with a good advance roll, make it into the third quarter, then I could potentially score some points.
Is there any caveat that characters or something can't do it?
Nope. Any unit can do it as long as they are not battle shocked.
Well, let me help you out with the answer to your question. Your Tyranid Prime...
And then I can redraw this back into my deck, which is what I'm going to be doing right now.
That's the Storm Hostile Objectives.
Yes.
Your Winged Tyranid Prime moves 12 inches, Scar.
Okay, so 12 inches, so he can make it to the base of the deployment zone because I put him right on the line. That's a 12-inch move, so I'm going to have to run him to basically advance him, and he's going to have to roll like at least a 4 to maybe a 5. No, because his base is tall. He's going to have to roll at least a 5 because you have to be further than 3 inches away. That's going to be very interesting. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull that off then. So
you can roll your advance roll and just see what happens.
Okay, so with that, let's dive into some movements. I definitely want to stop you. Like, I don't want to just get shot by you.
And if you do advance, just roll in the dice tray.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start with the Termagants that move. Do you have the cards on me?
I got you. Your Termagants are going to move...
They're equipped with flesh borers, of course.
Yep, they're going to move 6.
Okay, and there are assault weapons on the flesh borers?
Almost certainly. Flesh borers are assault.
Okay, so I will definitely run this unit of gaunts. Ooh, they go 11 inches. Now, they are infantry, which does mean they can go through walls and things. I'm going to move the furthest models first, and they're just going to move up this like that to hopefully get some line of sight on your Tyranid, on your Tyranid Hunter, which is this guy back here as well. Ooh, very fancy. What are they called? The Barb Gaunts, do they have assault weapons as well?
Do the Barb Gaunts have assault weapons as well? Let's find out. They are somewhere on here.
And I will also need their movement.
Their movement 6 as well. They're blast and heavy weapons on their...
Are they indirect fire?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to have to use them a little bit more conservatively. I know they have a 24-inch range, which does mean it's going to be a little bit interesting there.
Yep.
So I'm essentially going to move them into a position where they become more relevant next turn.
Scary, I have skipped one of my rules here.
How dare
apologies. My Reaver Lieutenant has the ability Priority Objective Identified, and it's an aura. At the start of the first battle round, if your army contains one or more models with this ability, you can select one objective marker on the battlefield to be the priority objective. Until the end of the battle, while a friendly Adeptus Astartes unit is within 6 of this model, each time a model and that unit makes an attack that targets an enemy unit with a range of that objective, re-roll a wound roll of 1. So you know what? I'm going to make your priority objective.
Which one?
I'm going to make this one
Ooh.
your priority.
So everything that's within 6 inches of the lieutenant will get reroll 1s to wound against anything that's within range of that servo skull.
Yes.
And you can move it around.
Yes. It's going to be fun.
That's interesting.
It's going to be fun.
I like that a lot. Okay, so now we're going to roll to see how far my Tyranid... Actually, let's send these gaunts out first.
Sorry, did you choose your adaptation?
I did not choose my adaptation.
Oh,
That was definitely something that wasn't in the data cards, but it was in the,
preview.
Tyranid
Might as well
preview.
play with
Might
it.
as well play with it. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Infantry or swarm, I get sustained hits. Hyper aggression. Monster or vehicles, I get lethal hits. And if I attack a character, because the dreadnought, I don't have any anti-tank in this army. I'm going to be going for lethal hits. So that anything that rolls a 6 to hit that dreadnought just auto wounds it, because it is the biggest threat I have in this army. Everything else I'm okay with, but that dreadnought, I need to be able to kill it with something.
You say that. You say that.
I'm going to try.
You're going to try.
I'm going to try. I really am going to try.
So some lethal hits coming in over there. And when do I pick my Seal of Oath target?
Your start of your battle round, start of your command phase, and it
phase.
lasts until your next command phase
Gotcha.
as well.
I missed one more start of the battle trigger. I have to deploy my teleport homer, which is the thing the Terminators do.
Yep.
So basically, at the start of battle, I can set up one teleport homer token for this unit anywhere on the battlefield that is not within your opponent's deployment zone. If you do, once per battle, I can target this unit, the Terminators, with the rapid ingress stratagem for 0 CP. I have to be set up wholly within 3 inches of token and more than 9 inches away from enemy.
It won't
rolls.
really matter because they're not in reserve. Yeah, so you'd put the teleport homer if you reserved your Terminators.
I'm going to put teleport homer right here.
Just because it looks cool.
Looks cool.
Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and roll the advance roll on this Winged Prime. Come on, Winged Prime. It's not enough. So it's going to be able to go 15 inches. And I can't re-roll it because I don't have enough command points. However, that does help me stay outside of line of sight of this dreadnought because of the ruin. So I am just going to go... What, sorry?
Check the Reaver Lieutenant.
Gotta recheck that Reaver Lieutenant
Yeah,
roll
he can remove, basically, is what he might be saying.
No, I'm gonna stay right there.
Are you
He's
advanced,
pretty
so I
safe.
can't charge you, I don't think,
You can't
'cause
do
I-
I'm
'cause
not
I
afraid
advanced.
of no flesh boar jumps. I'm waiting for some sneaky attacks.
Don't think about what I'm doing, Nick. That's not how this
I'm
works.
learning data sheets over here.
These gaunts are also going to see how far they advance. They go 6 and 5. Why couldn't I roll that for the prime?
Prime.
That makes me so sad. Okay, so they're going to go up there 11, like so. Clickety, clickety, clackety, click. Actually, I don't really need to sacrifice them yet. So they're going to just hide behind this ruined wall. And hope that, they're not going to give themselves up that easily. They're just going to be hiding and be hidden and not get shot. How about that? I think that's a great idea. Boom.
If you say so.
Look at them. Look at them. They look so cool.
I'm looking.
Thank you.
It's a cinematic piece right there. One Termagants behind a ruined wall in a crater. Amazing.
Sarcasm noted. Okay, so let's get... Do you mind pulling up the Neurogaunt for me real quick?
Of course, I got the Neurogaunt for you.
Because I was... I can also do that myself.
Well, it's your turn, so no worries.
Okay,
You
that
know,
makes
I got
sense.
you. I got you.
I was thinking, I kind of want to see what... I don't think he's towering. I don't think the Neuro Tyrant is towering. However, I need to be careful with those flamers and those stormbolters and all the stuff that your army just does.
So the Neuro Tyrant, move 6, toughness save, 4 up armor, 9 wounds, leader 7, OC3. He's got a bunch of rules and he leads. And then the Neurogaunt, he's joined 2, move 6. They don't really do anything.
Yeah, they don't do anything. They're literally like tiny little things. It's more him and his weapon, which is like an 18-inch, and his psychic abilities that he has.
His weapon is 18 inches, 2d6, strength 5, AP 1, and 2 damage.
Yep.
And then his psychic abilities, he's got 3 of them. While this model is leading unit, each time model in the unit makes an attack, +1 to hit, and if you're targeting a battle shock unit, +1 to wound.
Yep.
If one or more neutrons from your army are on the battlefield, when you unleash the shadows on your warp, which is your once per game ability, subtract 1 from the battle shock test from my army.
Yep.
And in your command phase, you can select up to 2 friendly tier units within 12 of this model until the start of your next command phase. The selected units are always considered to be within Synapse range of your army.
Okay, so I'll definitely, I guess, pick 2 units every turn or whatever, but that's something I'll have to note. They're going to, is this Flamer Assault?
His Flamer Assault? His Flamer is not Assault. Ignores cover, Psychic, and Taunt.
And he moves 6, right? Or 6?
He moves 6. Him and his friends move 6.
So 18 inches, 6 inches up. So I'm not going to be able to get in range, which means I am going to go ahead and advance the Neurotyrant's unit. They're going to go 10 inches, 8 inches. I'm just going to stay outside of 18 of your flamers just to make sure that you can't just, you know, attack me with whatever you want.
You know.
You know, just, and I'm definitely going to make sure that they just kind of start piling around this side. Look at them go. They're so excited.
I'm going to get him.
I know you are. I don't doubt
You
it.
may want to stay outside of 18 of my flamers with everything, just to be sure.
You know, if you want to come get real close, then that's fine by me.
Okay.
Okay?
It's fine by
The
me, too.
Psychophage is also going to...
So I could, at this point, trigger the ability with my Reaver Lieutenant, because he moved within 9 inches of him.
Yeah.
But honestly...
Is that once per game?
I don't know if it's once per game.
I think it's once per game.
Then I definitely won't do it. I think there's better
But
opportunities.
I advanced, so
in the way ahead.
I can't charge you.
Yeah,
so.
there's nothing very scary coming my way.
Okay, the Psychophage does have some stuff, so I am going to run this Psychophage, I believe.
Run.
Run, Psychophage!
6 inches.
Ooh, how far does it move?
I'm pretty sure 8. I just looked that up.
Yeah, okay, so that would be 14 inches. So when you're moving around buildings and stuff, you measure from like the furthest point of the base that's going to be moving to the furthest point of the base. So I'm measuring from that far point there, which is this one here, boop, to that point there. So that one's going to go bloop, 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 like that. Now I did, I'm out of line of sight of the Dreadnought right now. I'm out of 12 there. I'm going to just spin him a little bit, but that's all I'm going to do with that.
Sounds good.
Okay, and then what we're going to do here is we're going to run the Leapers.
Leaping Leapers.
Leaping Leapers.
10 inches. They base
Actually,
move...
I'm going to move this guy a little bit further back, like so.
The base move of the Leaping Leapers...
They're just going to go up to the edge of this building here.
It was 10, so you can go a lot further if you want.
Yeah, no, they're going to go here. I do not want... Now, if you decide to make a charge or try get in, they do have the free counter-charge stratagem. So if you do pile into me, I can pop into you that way. So that's like the plan.
Gotcha.
That's the plan. Okay. I think I'm done moving.
You're done moving. You have any shooting?
Yeah, I do. I've got my Termagants. They're going to do some shooting.
You could maybe
and...
take a battle shock test.
I could if I do enough wounds to you.
That's true too.
So each gaunt gets what? 1 shot?
Probably 1 shot. I got
like
you
it.
here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Strength
Regular-
5. I know I'm strength 5.
Yep, 1 shot
nice.
hits on a 4, strength 5, 1 damage.
Assault doesn't give me any minuses to hit anymore.
I don't believe so. It just means you can advance and shoot.
I like it. So 4s to hit with my guns. Pew pew guns.
That's a great roll, Scurry. First roll on the Art of War channel. He's rolling hot fire. That's the ticket.
I'm strength 5.
Strength 5. I've got to be toughness 4 unless they change that.
Okay. Now, even though you are a lone operative, I can shoot you because I'm within 12 inches, right? So that's like the key
That's
there.
the thing here. You got really close to me. I am toughness 4. I'm only 4 wounds.
Needing 5. Ooh, only 4
Only
wounds with
4
a 3-up
wounds.
save?
Yeah. Need 3
I might be able to get my
You actually could.
assassinate. This is exciting.
No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So 6.
6. It's going to cost me both 2 CP to reroll save
You
here.
don't have
I don't
2
have
CP.
2 CP.
Come on.
No, you're Space Marine strong.
no.
Take 1 damage.
Rats.
Nice.
I tried. Good job,
try.
Gaunts.
Good
You
job.
get a medal.
Okay.
So that is the end of my shooting phase. I don't have any charges to do. I just want to see if he has any ranged weapons.
Psychophage things.
Because I think the Psychophage has like guns that he might have,
I'll check.
which would be really cool to figure that out.
Yeah, it would be a good thing to know until
it's
next turn
good
when
to
take
like
him off
know
the
that
table.
stuff, you know.
He has a 12-inch range.
Okay, so he's out of range of everything, and it's not assault, is it? No, it's not assault, so he couldn't do anything with that. Okay, so with that, boom.
Okay.
It's going to be the end of my turn. Sadly, I didn't get engaged, and I did get assassinate.
You tried.
I tried to get both, but that didn't work.
So you can drop one of those.
I could drop both of them if I wanted to. I think Assassinate's probably going to be harder than I think. So I'm going to get rid of Assassinate.
That'll gain you a CP.
And that will give me a CP going up to 2.
And
I'm
you can
going to
still
keep
get rid of that one?
Engage
That's cool.
just so that next turn I have an easy to score one, and then I can draw one as well.
Nice.
So I will get rid of my... Oh, actually, I'll put it over here.
Yeah, I want you
I'll get rid of my
power.
Assassinate. Boom. Because it's going to be hard to get you. And with that... Oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh,
We
yeah,
have
because
to
that doesn't
deploy the servo skulls.
right, so now whoever scores, you can move that one
So at
6 inches.
At the end of the Scari's turn, we're going to determine who controls the objectives.
I'm going to let you move yours first because it's my turn. So,
Oh, is that how the tempo
well,
is decided?
anything
Probably.
that's simultaneous, I get to
You get-
pick.
'cause it's
So
your
I
turn.
want you to move that one first.
He's trying to get some information. Now remember,
Correct.
this objective is the priority one. So if I recall correctly, if I put this near you, I'm gonna-
Only any units that are within 6 of your lieutenant can have access to that.
But so
So he has a 6-inch aura of everybody who shoots that, but they have to be within 6 of him to get the bonus.
All right. So the tricky thing about the Termagants here is that they can move if I finish a normal move within 9 inches of them. So I don't want them to suddenly move onto my objective. So I'm
Are
gonna
you
move it
sure?
away from those guys.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Okay,
So you really have to be aware of your opponent's rules in not
Correct.
10th edition here.
I like it.
And I'm gonna just put it so you're not quite holding it with your neurowy gaunt thing
Sneaky.
here.
So you can then try and hold it again and then push it even further, next turn.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. So in my case, I do hold both of these. I'm going to make sure that this is going to be hard for you to score. Your Dreadnought moves, what, 8 inches? So I'll kind of stay outside of 11. Your Dreadnought can't really get within, and your Terminators and stuff will move up. So what I want to do with this one is I actually want to move it sideways and back this way.
You know, you get points for pushing it towards me.
I know, but I want to make it harder for you to have any control over that objective. So pushing it away from you means that later I have more options to move it around.
This is like
and
when them
control
sports
it.
ball players pass the ball backwards.
Correct, exactly. However,
I
on
see
the
what you're saying.
other flank, I'm definitely going to be moving this objective onto this side, and he's just going to be pushing it around the flank.
He's gonna be. My librarian will have a duel with him.
There he goes. He's just pushing that objective forward. Go, 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 go.
Nice.
Okay, with that, end of my turn. It is now Space Marine turn number 1.
Space Marines.
buddy.
I am gonna go up to 2 commander points.
I go up to 3. Whew.
Show off.
Whew. That means I can actually use the CP reroll strat. Meh.
Meh, meh, meh. Do we know any of your strats? Would you like to play with any strats?
Do we have a strat, Siegler, for Tyranids that we can use?
You see, the problem with the cards is that the internet can see my shuffling skills now, or complete lack thereof.
Do you want me to shuffle them for
No.
you? Have you ever played 16
I
card
have to
pickup?
develop my skills here. I'm now a card gamer.
Wait, are you letting me draw your cards?
Draw my cards when we score.
Really?
Tell me what I
Ooh.
seal my fate.
Area denial.
Oh.
So you have to have a unit wholly within 3 inches of the center of the wholly within 6 inches of the center of the table.
You can really
And
see how
no
fast
enemy-
cheap stuff can be useful.
Yeah, and no enemy units wholly within 6, or you can have no enemy units within 3 inches of the center of the table and get 3 points. So this is like clear, kill my psychophage is basically
You're
what
telling me. Don't tell me twice. All right, seal your fate the next time over.
Oh, that's cool.
What,
Okay.
the endless swarm stratagem?
Neat. I'll totally use that
Yeah.
to bring some Termagants back. That sounds great.
Nice.
Attempting target. So I get to pick one of the objectives in No Man's Land. I get to pick it. And if you hold it at the end of your player turn, you score 5 points. And I shall pick this one.
Oh, man. Playing you was always such a trip. Okay.
That's mine, okay? That one's...
Yeah, you pick that one. See if I can. I'll get there. I'm going to go to my movement phase now.
Okay.
You ready
so
for that?
I'm ready for you to move some
Yeah,
Space Marines.
You should be.
Yeah, you better watch out. I'm gonna get you.
All right.
Gonna
Let's.
get
Could you do me a solid and tell me what my move on the
So
dreadnought
6
is?
inches on all your infantry except for the Tyranids and the Gravis, which are 5. And your
Dreadnought 6 too?
moves, I believe, 8. I think. I'll check.
That's the one I want to know about.
I shall check.
This Tyranid Prime thing feels like the wrong opponent for my Infernus Marines.
I have no idea what he does, but I'm excited to find out. So that'll be
Can't
really entertaining.
Move 6 and get within range of too many gaunts here. I'd be in the wall. It's not really a placement So these things are just going to advance and threaten Skari with a good time in the Overwatch
Yeah,
phase.
that does make sense.
11 inches up to here. And I can, of course, start an Overwatch at the start of his movement selection for a unit. So I'm really just gonna put these guys right up here.
Okay, and that's where I'm gonna stop, Nick, and say I'm gonna Overwatch you, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a command point.
Not what I saw coming, but I am here to watch.
And my Neuro Tyrant
Maybe
is going to overwatch you with psychic power.
And that's a torrent weapon, so that hurts. Okay. 40K's
Yeah,
a back
that's-
and forth wild west over here.
It is going to be fantastic. You
Or
know how
not.
excited about I
Or
am
not.
about. I'm excited. Don't take this away from me.
I'm not
This
taking
is-
it anywhere.
Okay, so the Neuro Tyrant, it's 2d6 hits with a torrent weapon.
All right.
You ready?
No.
Okay, it is strength 5, -1, 2 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, spicy. Okay, ready? Okay.
4 shots.
You know what I'm gonna do?
You're gonna CP.
Spending both my
No,
CP.
you're not.
Yeah.
Skari, what is wrong with you? What?
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay.
I want big numbers here.
Big dice, You're rolling warp fires. You need big dice for big numbers.
Yeah, better.
7 shots.
Better.
He spent
okay.
3 command points to shoot me.
Hey, they're 2 damage AP1. I am totally.
I get it.
I'm totally wanting to murder these space marines.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you. The Flamer people standing in front of the Tyranid army are high priority.
They are definitely a high priority target. Needing 3 students. Oh,
Good
yes.
roll. Oh, man.
Yes,
that's actually could
-1,
mess me
baby.
up. I'm not in cover.
Yeah, come on. 4s?
Force is
Oh,
strong.
get out of
We go
here!
down. That's not so
not
bad.
worth 3 CP.
Not
at
worth
all.
3 CP.
But
Could've been
you
if he
know
killed the
what?
unit. That was
could have been
interesting.
worse. That was
That could have been cool.
That made you.
If you rolled high shots on the first one, that was totally worth it.
Yeah, exactly.
I
That was
agree with
great.
the overall.
That was so close.
Yeah.
Well, you can continue your movement phase.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay. Well, now that I know that's out of the way, I think one thing I would have absolutely not, or I would have fallen for, is moving my good old-fashioned Reaver Lieutenant right before my Infernus Marines. Maybe you would have overwatched him.
Maybe I would have,
Just
but
so-
the Flamers are definitely more of a target, in my opinion. Yeah.
Although he's the one holding the objective right now.
He is.
That's true.
He is.
That was wild, Skari.
That's why you're watching, everyone.
I kind of assumed Space Marine bulk and Tyranid softness was generally going to lead to my victory, but you're playing quite the game over here.
Well, I wouldn't expect anything less from an Art of War coach.
Oh, that's true. Never underestimate him. All right, Dreadnought coming in hot.
Uh-oh.
Let's go and look.
I am
blow him
terrified
up.
of that, by the way.
You've made that abundantly clear.
I'm absolutely terrified of this. This is going to be very scary.
Chad wants to know your oath target.
Oh, I have to pick an oath target. I'm going to pick the Psychophage. That thing's going to go down.
No! No, leave my Psychophage alone.
Do I have to be near myself to get oaths, or do I just get to reroll against this thing?
You just get to reroll everything against this thing.
All right, well, we're
Like,
going to walk
absolutely everything.
6 inches straight up with these dudes, and you know what? They're going to shoot him,
Oh,
too.
that's so sad.
Good thing they reroll wounds.
I'm so sad. Another thing about ruins is you have to be wholly within the ruin in order to be able to see
out of
through it.
So these 2 models wouldn't actually see you. So I'll put him over
That's
here.
another thing with terrain. It's like you have to be
He's
wholly
kinda
within and
screwed.
stuff.
That's true. So
Yeah, very interesting.
The days of towing in the terrain like that
Gone.
to see through it are absolutely gone. You
Same
are-
with
you are
forests
in
and
it.
stuff. In order to get the benefit of cover or to stop the forest from being like active against someone else, you have to be wholly within.
So I think these guys are gonna move backwards actually, and they might. No, they're gonna move forward.
There we
They're
go.
gonna advance.
Good old Space Marines. You know what's really cool about Space Marine
12
bolt
inch
rifles?
advance, like that.
You know what's really cool about Space Marine bolt rifles?
What's that?
They have heavy, assault, and rapid fire.
That is really cool. That is cool. So they can just shoot you no matter what right now.
They can run and double shoot.
If they kill a unit.
No, they can like rapid fire. Even they
double
use
shoot.
assault and rapid fire at the
Stern
same
Guard
time.
have a rule where if they kill a unit,
Correct.
they can just shoot
they
again.
can shoot again if they kill the unit.
So I don't think I quite make it to your objective, which is annoying, but ultimately I think okay. I'm gonna get ready to fight.
I like it. Those they're just being very, very sneaky.
They sure are.
Ow.
Are. And trying to attack them may just get you Infernus blasted.
Yep. Yeah. There's lots of flamers there. I'm terrified of the flamers. I will say that much.
These Terminators are gonna walk 5 whole inches. Not the fastest,
Clumpity clump.
but you know, they get to where they're going. The Apothecary doesn't really do much in this army, but he sure is in this box set.
If he kills a model in combat, his OC goes up to 9.
If his unit kills a unit, I believe.
A model.
A model?
Yes.
Whoa. Okay.
In combat, though.
Okay, he'll get there eventually.
Too bad there's nothing he can join in this army.
Yeah.
But I would definitely want to put him in, like, aggressors, because that's one of
for
the
sure.
things he can join.
All right, Scary. Let's begin the blasty.
It has been
nasty
nice to
phase.
know you, Psycho
It
Phage.
sure has.
Unless I boss those saves.
Anything's possible. I love your optimism.
You know what? If I boss those saves and make you sad, I will be okay.
Let's start with the Ballistis Dreadnought.
Now my level of enthusiasm has seriously decreased.
He's gonna fire everything at this guy and just shoot you until you're dead.
Don't do it.
So he's got the Ballistis Las Cannon 2 shots.
What's a hit on, by the way?
Hits on 3s.
Okay.
Roll
Now it is. You did target this for death,
Yeah.
right?
With the Seal of
So
Oath.
you are re-rolling hits and wounds against this poor guy. I'm toughness 9 though.
Okay, I'm strain 12, so that's still good.
Okay.
We're gonna reroll that because we're Space Marines.
Okay,
There's fewer rerolls
okay.
than 10.
What's
2
the
wounds.
AP on this?
AP 3 and D6 plus 1 damage.
Okay, so AP 3, I have a 3-up save. Mm-hmm. So 4 up, 5 up, 6 up. So I have 2 6-ups.
Acha. Well, Scary, my friend, that could have been 2 6s,
That could.
but instead it was 2
Good.
4s.
It was. So you get 2d6 plus 2 here.
Big dice.
I have 10 wounds
Big
only.
numbers.
I only have 10
that's-
wounds.
well, that's a great
7
start.
wounds.
Oh, he lives!
Hooray!
He lives for now, and I could use a CP, but it
2
would take me
CP.
2.
Yeah.
So instead, I'm going to use my crack missile to go
Okay.
blasty bomb him in
There's
the
2
face.
shots for your crack missile?
Sure is.
What?
Yeah, looking at that right there.
This is
Your
madness.
toughness 9?
Yes, I am.
Sucks that I'm strain 10.
Oh, no.
Reroll those
No,
wounds.
get out of here. Don't you
Oh,
yes!
only one.
I have a chance!
This one's only AP 2.
Oh, wait, you still have
so
Stormbolters too, right?
I sure do.
Okay, so I have a 5-up save.
You have 5 save.
Mwah! If the hive mind shines on me today. Oh, let's try,
One more time.
let's try that again. Okay, and
Oh, get him off my table.
get wrecked. Sad. Okay, does he
Yeah.
explode? He does. He did not. Oh,
Did
shit,
not.
I should probably roll it.
Okay,
on
oh,
that.
more deadly.
Okay.
Oh, now he sure does. You don't have to count that. You rolled a 2.
No, no. Oh, does
Oh,
he?
he is a,
Does he
he's
just
a
have
feeling
healing
pain?
Does
Well,
he?
I've done 10 damage to him.
Ooh. Oh no, it's. Oh yeah, he does. You know what? You have done 7, 8, 9,
I did
10,
9.
11. You've done 11.
11 damage to him.
Hey, thank you, chat. You're all amazing. Thank you so much. You know what? You're gonna have to maybe shoot it with something else.
The Stern Guard that are going to get to shoot twice after they kill him?
I don't care. Nope, it dies.
Oh, so close.
Oh,
It's so
look at that
far.
roll.
It was a good roll.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
That
look, if
wasn't
you
a good roll
ignore the 3
at all.
ones, that
You know
was
what?
a 6
Fine.
a minute ago.
You know, and then I did explode. So,
Yeah.
Boop. That's gonna be some damn damage.
Some damage.
Them damage.
It's definitely going to get your leaping lip leapers.
Yeah, and your Stern
And my
Guard
Stern
as
Guard.
well.
How deadly was this demise?
It is, I think, only D3.
You have done far more damage to me in my own turn than yours.
It is deadly. Oh, it's deadly demise 1.
Oh, just one.
Oh wait, no, this guy has a 5-up, feel no pain.
Oh, then
A
he's
6-up.
alive. You made 3 5s.
Yeah.
Because I was observing
Yeah,
your roll.
You did.
And you
Thank
made a 6. So that's 4.
Yeah, I thought it was only 6. No, he has a 5.
So he's only taken 7 damage.
Nice, he's down to 3.
Okay.
No, he's down to 2. If I made 3, he took 11.
He
So
made 4
has-
total. 3 5s and a 6. You
Okay,
had.
down to 7.
Yeah.
We will learn these rules.
But I have a Stormbolter, a twin Stormbolter,
Yeah,
which
2 of them.
reroll wounds for 2 different reasons. So we have 4 shots in this thing because I am within half range of you.
Rapid fire 1 or rapid fire 2?
Rapid fire 2.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Oh cool. Strain 4 and 1 damage, 25 to wound.
Yeah,
But we get rerolls because we're playing Space Marines.
of course.
And just still 1.
Oh, 3-up save this time.
Far better.
That's right. Look at
Okay,
that.
let's see what
Yeah.
these Stern Guard
Bring
have
it
to say
on.
about you.
If I remembered my rules, bring it on even more.
Bring it on even more. So we've got the Stern Guard bolt rifle, which is assaults, devastating wounds.
You know what I should do? I should probably put a wounds remaining marker next to this thing.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
There you go.
This is a wild stat line, just because I played 40k forever and you could never have this combination before. We have an assault heavy weapon over here.
Yeah,
So-
assault, rapid fire, and heavy.
Yeah.
But it's only rapid fire 1 with 2 shots, so you get 3 shots each at 12.
3 shots each at 12, and I
And
don't
well,
suffer
one of
the
them
hit
has a heavy
penalty.
bolter, so you have 4 of these, and one guy has a heavy bolter.
Okay,
This
so
guy here has a heavy bolter.
4 dudes and 1 heavy bolter. Here's 4 dudes, 12 shots.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s because I have assault weapons, and re-rolling hits because you're Seal of Oath.
Correct.
So 3s to hit.
Terrified. These Stern Guards seem really, really good.
They
I like
do
them
seem
a lot.
really good.
Yeah, they're
I
really good.
grossly underestimated their data sheet. So 5s to wound. I'm strength 4, AP 1, but I'm also devastating.
No, 6 is to wound, my good sir.
Yeah, 6 is really what we're looking for over here.
Well, 6 is to wound just in general.
That's...
What are you
you're
doing?
toughness 9.
I'm
That's right.
toughness 9.
Well,
Yeah.
6s will be devastating wounds. You see a few of them there?
And rerolls. Is that a few?
That's a few. That's a few. I think 6 is definitely
Oh my goodness.
more than 50%.
What are you doing? This is without even the
Welcome to the stream house, Scott.
Oh no! You're rolling like Siege, bro. Okay, needing 5s.
Okay.
Oh, yeah!
All right, he's got a wound left. I got a heavy bolter.
I got 2 wounds left.
You
That
got
was
2
only
wounds left?
one. Only
Oh,
one
man.
went through.
Heavy bolter. Heavy bolter.
Yes, feel no pain. Apparently, I can make those, baby.
So this one will hit you on 4s because it's not assault.
Okay.
But
okay.
it
Wait.
does
If it's not
reroll.
assault, it can't shoot.
Won't hit you at all.
You might have a pistol. That pistol might be assault. A lot of pistols
Pistol's not
actually got the
assault.
assault. roll.
Pistol says pistol.
Maybe? Did they? I don't know.
Oh, does he? But he loses his bolter to carry the heavy bolter, I assume.
Oh, does he? Yeah, probably. Like he's not like a.
Yeah, it can be replaced with. I don't think I actually want to replace it. I mean, the box is the box, but if I had the choice...
You know, the heavy bolter is good. I like the heavy bolter. Devastating wounds with a 2 damage weapon's pretty.
If I had one more guy right here, you would have rolled fewer 5s.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I do. Let's look up this Reaver Lieutenant. Because I'm sure he's got some interesting finaglings.
Yeah, you know what? I think he reavers things.
So he certainly has...
Did I fail too? Okay. I rolled.
I thought you failed
I
too.
rolled. Did I?
I
saw
thought, but, you know.
potentially.
So we got the
Boom.
combi weapon here.
Those dice, the 4s and 5s look very similar. But thank you, chat. You're all amazing.
Chat's always keeping
You're
us honest
awesome.
over
Thank
here.
you so much. I was just so excited that I didn't die in that roll.
That was a wild ride of he's dead, he's dead, he's dead. He's still here.
He's still alive.
Oh, you know what? I'm not done shooting him. I still got 4 flamer dudes.
One flamer dude.
No, the ones here can just shoot you through. Like,
Oh,
the
okay.
true
And they're
line of
within
sight.
12? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Oh, well, fine then.
All
Be
right.
that way.
So not done yet. He's still
Sad.
got some pain coming
He
in his
might
strain.
die then.
He will prevent my Stern Guard from triggering the rule, though. I thought
That
they
is-
were going to kill
that
him.
is- Yeah, I honestly thought that too after your incredible feel no pain roll.
My incredible feel no pain roll.
Well, sorry, my incredible, your incredible
Devastating
wounds roll.
This probably isn't going to kill you because that 3 up save, but with only one left, we'll find out.
You have 4 flamers?
I think
Yeah.
3 can see you, or maybe it's 4.
No, 1, 2, he can see. But,
can see a little
but
bit.
because he can't fully see me, I'm getting the benefits of cover on this, but you're AP 0.
I'm AP 0.
So I cannot use the benefit of cover
Because
to
you're on
make it a
3
2+. It stays at 3.
Right. That's
Yeah.
an interesting interaction right there.
Mm-hmm.
And could I choose not to fire that one model to take
No,
away
it's
your cover?
is basically my model would have to be fully visible from everyone in your unit to not get the benefit.
Regardless of if they're choosing to fire or
Correct.
not. Wow.
Yeah,
That is...
so you get cover a lot easier in this edition,
Yeah.
but you can't stack it on a 3-up save against AP 0 to get a 2-up save anymore. So like AP 0 volume of fire weapons is still going to be very useful in the game.
So basically, regular Space Marine standing cover is better if you're getting shot by like AP1 and AP2 fire
Correct.
because you'll actually get the bonus from cover. But for Terminators, it's just good all the time.
Yep.
Cool. Here's the Infernus Flamers. I've got, not so many shots.
Now
6,
these are
10.
strength 5 though, so they're on the cusp of instead of wounding me on 6s, they need 5s because I'm only toughness 9.
Only 5s, only toughness 9. All right, cool. 5s to wound. And
2 wounds.
And we've got, again, 6 out of 10 5-ups. But don't worry, we got rerolls. Which gave us one more
The
for
Oath of
7.
Moment just really wants to kill me, doesn't
I don't
it?
even know if the Oath is doing it so much as my natural rolling.
Ability to just
Yeah.
roll incredible rolls?
Yeah, this
You
is,
know
you
what?
know,
Fine, be that way.
sorry.
Be that way. 3-up saves? Okay.
All right, well, he's
Apparently I
got
just
feel no
want-
pain, and
you
you know,
know,
that's been keeping him alive for quite some time.
It has. Let's try this again. Nope.
Yeah.
Finally got him.
think he's gone.
Finally got him. Now I'll really roll his demise.
This is his devastating demise.
No.
no,
You got my
no.
psychophage. Ah!
That's called skill, ladies and
But
gentlemen.
considering he soaked up quite a bit, I'm not terrible. That wasn't terrible.
No, that
it
took a
was
lot
not
more
bad.
work than I thought it would
Yeah,
take.
it was pretty
The
good.
Dreadnought did most of it, to be honest, and the infantry really didn't do much of it. And the damage I did do pretty much came from devastating wounds.
Yes, correct.
So It's interesting. The tough stuff
And the Dreadnought. The tough stuff is tough.
The tough stuff is very tough from small fire. It's not in 9th, but it does seem that way in 10th.
You need like dedicated anti-tank and anti-monster stuff to kill tanks and monsters.
Who would have thought?
Who knew?
All right, Scary, I've got some more gun violence coming your way. Let's check our line of sight over here. I think I'm going to pump as many Terminators as can, which is all of them, into these humble Neurogaunts.
Okay.
I don't like these things.
Neither do I.
Well, that's good. So my Terminator captain, he's going to confer some abilities to me. He lets me use strats for free and reroll charges. That's kind of lame. Let's see what he's got for a weapon. He's got a Stormbolter. So 2 shots. 2 hits. And then wounds on 3s. And there's no rerolls for this, right? Nothing
Let me
fancy.
just check the toughness on a Neurogaunt. I think it might be really low toughness because the Neurogaunt itself is like not exactly like the strongest of gaunts. It is the Meat Shield Gaunt. And I am toughness, 3. Okay, so it's toughness 3.
Okay. Yeah. So no rerolls. 2 wounds though. Just regular armor saves from the Stormbolter.
Okay, so I do have a 6-up save, and I'm receiving the benefits of cover.
Yep.
So I'll be getting a 5-up
So
save
for a
against
huge
this.
unit like this, if you put one guy behind the wall, is that going to basically mean everybody always
It
gets
depends
cover?
on the style. It's on a model-to-model basis a lot of the time.
Oh, okay. So you're still about who you're
if-
allocating the save
Correct.
to.
If that model, you can't, like, their whole unit can't see it. So still
Yeah,
model
okay.
to model, I believe. So 5s. And 2 go down. Pop, pop. Dead.
Okay, my internet has seemed to go wonkety wonk, so I'll rely on you a little
Stone
bit.
bolters are just going to be 2 shots each.
Okay. I got 8 Stormbolter shots and
Yep.
an Assault Cannon. Stormbolters.
Now, Terminators have a really cool rule where if they are attacking your Oath of Moment unit, they get +1 to hit, which
Yeah.
is really cool. And they don't suffer negative modifiers to hit rolls and things like that.
And
as
that's
well.
regardless of if they're attacking the other
Correct.
target.
They're the Emperor's finest.
It's too bad your Oath target's dead already.
Well, if you had Gulliman, which they did show off, you could pick 2 units.
He's in rapid ingress.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
No rerolls here. It's just going to be 3 regular armor saves for these Barbgaunts.
Okay, and that'll just be 5s. Ooh, only
they're
a
living.
little gaunt.
Now, do you know the Assault Cannon stats by chance?
It is a bunch of shots, and it's got devastating wounds.
That, I really believe.
Let me I'll bring it up for you. It'd be really cool. Actually, if we have it on the screen up top here, we could actually pull them up as we go,
That would be helpful.
which would be kind of good.
So the Assault Cannon here is 6 shots, hitting on 3s.
Yep. Ooh.
There it is.
Ah, what are you doing to me,
What?
bro? I'm only toughness 3 in the majority, so that would be a toughness 3
twos?
majority.
And it is the good old-fashioned devastating wound. So 3 of them are just going to die,
Yep.
and 1's going to take a save.
Okay, so I will take 1 save at AP.
No AP on the Assault
Oh,
Cannon.
interesting. So 5 up, and 4 of them will go down. 1, 2,
Pop, pop.
3, 4. I don't know what these do, but
I don't know.
I
either.
think they're like toughness 2. So I'm gonna like start killing them because they're lower toughness than
Find out what those do.
they're lower toughness than everything else. So I kind of want to get them dead. There you go, Terminators. Look at that.
I think
Nice.
they just
A la
magically
carte.
appear. I'm pretty much done, Mr. Scary.
What did the Reaver guy do? You didn't check.
He had a combi weapon.
Can
That's
we
right,
scroll
that's right,
to the
that's
Reaver
right.
there so
No,
we can
I
see?
got him. I got him.
You got him. Let's see. Quick draw. Quick draw. Quick
See,
draw.
he's gonna beat me there.
Oh, there he is.
He
Look.
beat me there.
There you go.
Combi
Good job,
weapon.
Siegler.
It's 2 shots though. He's gonna shoot these Barbgaunts, and you are gonna cover on
Now
at least
he
one.
has a combi weapon.
You should
It's
have.
devastating wounds, and it's a cool combination to anti-infantry 4+ as well.
So like every 4+ to 1 will trigger the devastating wound if I shoot infantry.
Infantry.
And these dudes, I'm assuming, are
I
infantry.
believe they have the infantry key.
They got legs. Look like infantry to me.
You hit on 4s though. Oh no, 3s.
I hit on 3s. Hit on
Ooh,
3s. 1 hit.
fancy.
No bonuses.
You are rapid fire 1, so 2 shots. Yeah.
2 shots.
So
And then 4 to wound. Do I give myself reroll 1s to wound because I'm holding my objective?
you are within 6 inches of yourself.
I sure
and I'm
am.
within 6 inches of that objective.
Planned it.
So 100%.
Into a 1.
Can you
Join in the
reroll
1-to-1s club.
rerolls? Is that still a thing?
Will you let me for 2 CP?
No.
Ow. Strict with the rules here.
You mean following the rules?
Strict with the rules
What are you
here.
talking about? Awesome.
All right, Mr. Scary. So I believe now is the end of my turn.
I believe so.
I don't have any charges I want to declare.
Neither do I.
So we're going to check who does the objective holding.
Yep.
I hold this one, you hold those 2. So I'm going to have you move one of yours first.
Okay, so I'm definitely just gonna move You could make me move both of mine first if you want.
Oh, I can. Okay.
But I'm going to just
them
move
both.
this one 6 inches directly forward, like that, around the flank, being sneaky little Tyranid that I am.
Sneaky Tyranids.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about your other one? Tell me where that's going.
Okay, so this one is going to go this way, and then I'm going to make sure that I can hold it behind this wall without getting shot.
Oh, Scary with the sneaky tactics.
I definitely don't want to get shot by this, and I don't want to have to deal with your Overwatch.
You know, forward is the direction you're trying to get it.
Yeah, but it has to be wholly within 12. So with a 6-inch move, I'll get wholly within 12, and therefore I'll score that one, and then I'll hopefully score that one too.
Very nice.
Just saying.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take mine actually, and I'm gonna move it. Okay, you're using big brain tactics, so I gotta start. We're gonna just put this guy right.
I just
over
really like
here.
showing off like the cool mechanics of the missions, even though we're playing like probably very unbalanced forces and like, you know what I mean? Who knows? We're just having fun and we're trying to play the mission as we can, right?
I think it's
gonna be a good
really
time.
cool. So I'm gonna put it right over there,
Okay.
and we'll see what happens.
Okay, so what did you score in terms of your points?
So area denial, I cleared you out of the center of the board.
But you're not wholly within 6, which
don't
means
think
you
so.
will just get 3 points for
Let me
that.
see if I got randomly lucky with movement, but I don't think I did. I don't think I rolled enough that I could have done it.
There you go.
There you go. Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
because you have to be
It's right
wholly
over there.
within 3.
No.
6, wholly within
No,
6,
no,
sorry.
no. So, not wholly within, I'll get tempting target for 3 points.
Correct.
Or area denial for 3 points,
Yep.
rather. And tempting target
That's
is
this
about
one over here.
holding that one. Oh.
Do you want it? Do you want it?
I would like to hold it at some point, but I think I'm going to drop it
Okay.
to gain a command point, which will put me up to 3.
Nah, makes sense.
And then they're going to go away.
Okay.
And then it's your turn, so I will gain another command point.
And now I finally get one more.
And you get another one. Yeah.
Nice. So you have 4. I have 1.
Fair and balanced.
Hey, fair and balanced game. I like that.
All right. So now it is your turn, my friend.
I believe at the
So Scary, I have 3 more points.
he has 3 points to my 0 right
So you're
now.
0 still. Because we don't score primary until the start of this.
Correct. Now
till-
we're going to start scoring primary. So we had a couple of turns of like vying for position, and now we're going to start scoring points, which I'm very excited about.
And we've got a 65 MX dollar super chat from Art Hobbies Painting Studio. Thank you so much for your support. You can read that one, Scott.
Saludos desde Mexico. When is the first Drukari bat rep? I'm excited to watch it. Well, we'll figure that out. Of course, you know, whenever we get access to all that information, we'll be making sure we do more videos. Pero claro, just make sure you tune in. Y estamos aquí haciendo reportes de batalla. Vamos.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much for your support, Scary. You rock. Let's do it.
You rock.
You rock.
You rock. He rocks. He rocks.
Draw some cards.
Let's draw. I only draw 1 this time.
Because
though.
you kept.
'Cause I have
you
one.
Did, and you ditched Assassinate, though.
I did.
Oh, you kept
so I
Assassinate.
can only draw. No, I kept Engage. So I will be getting Extend Battle Lines. So at the end of the turn, I will have to control 1 or more objective markers in my deployment zone and 1 or more objective markers in no man's land. Which does mean I'm going to have to make sure I bring something back to my home objective markers. I don't have any way to sticky objective it.
Now, what is the order of operations between scoring these secondaries for holding the objectives and kicking the objectives further down the road?
Well, it just depends. Because it's at the end of the battle round, at the end of the player turn, the player whose turn it is decides the order in which it happens.
So you can say, I'm going to score the objective
and then
no
I'm
man's
going to
land,
move
and then
them.
the soccer
Correct.
kick it
Yeah.
down the field.
If you had some way of like sticking objectives and things like that, like you could literally sticky the servo skulls and they'd move independently,
That's
which
awesome.
would be amazing.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and see if, can we pull up the Neurogaunts? I would like to see if they have the Endless Multitude keyword, since we know what that stratagem does, which would be really cool. Yes, they do! So I think I might use our sneaky tactic here to regenerate a couple of models for a command point.
Okay.
So I'm going to...
You spend your only command point once more.
You know what? I only have
why not
one.
use them, right?
That's right. So I get to bring back D3 plus 3 models from my multitude unit.
Sure.
In my command. Huh?
2 different units. Oh, only one
No, I
that's
only have
damaged.
one that's damaged. So, okay. What's 2 units? Oh my goodness.
You could wait. You could wait until I damage one.
No. I want to steal that objective before it that way.
Scar, don't you do that. Don't you do
Come
that.
on. Yeah, 5 little models. Excellent.
models.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, wow. I thought I was really
Yes.
making progress.
Rah, 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 rah,
That's like all of them.
rah, 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 rah.
And they do have to deal with coherency like a larger unit. So you are going to have to
Correct.
put, once there's 7 models, within 2 of each other. But it
That's
sounds
right.
like you've got that under control.
That's right, and because it's not a movement, it's not going to trigger any overwatches, which I am very excited about.
One thing that we should get out of the way right now is when you select a unit to move, normal move, advance, or charge, I could overwatch it. So you
Correct.
don't even have to finish the move as soon as you select it.
And then you can always decide to remain stationary, and you cannot overwatch a unit that decides to remain stationary.
So are you telling me you just regenerated these gaunts towards the objective to remain stationary?
Correct, and
to
then
avoid my
flame you with a
overwatch?
flamer.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, good old Tyranid shenanigans.
That is some Tyranid shenanigans.
Yeah, I love it. Okay. So,
Scarry's got the big brains.
it's the hive mind. It's working. It's working
Yeah,
in my
I
brain.
can see that. The jank you were pulling. I came for a 500-ish point like combat patrol. Let's learn to play
The
Warhammer.
people came for-
And Scarry came for a
tactics.
beatdown.
Now this is going to be a fun time. Okay, so now you do have the, you could potentially overwatch. You can potentially overwatch 24 inches away with the Terminators.
Mm-hmm.
You potentially overwatch with them within 12 inches. My Barb Gaunts have a 8, do you mind pulling up the Barb Gaunts for me? They have a 6-inch move, which is really interesting as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Is Scarry just straight cheating? Am I straight cheating?
I don't think so. But
do
we're learning
not believe
together.
so.
If you do think we're playing a rule on, just let us know which one. We're both learning
Yes,
together here.
please, please. Because it's probably because I just.
That's not straight cheating. That's straight
literally-
tactics. That's what
just-
we teach you in the war room. Scarry's discovering it in real time and whipping it out right on me. Literally, this is like what our 10-minute tips and stuff are made of. So.
Okay, so they have 2 wounds with a toughness 4 and a 4-up save.
Mm-hmm.
So your flamers would be. They've got strength 5, d6 shots, but blast. So I'd get +1 for each one against the Terminators. They're only AP 0. The strength 5, so the winning of Terminators on 4s. I might get lucky and kill a Terminator.
Right.
But if I finish a move within of him, he just runs away, right?
He sure does.
Okay, so I kind of want to charge him with a bunch of Neurotyran.
Charging phase is after the movement phase.
Yeah, but
Nobody
you could
here
overwatch
moves.
me if they're still alive by the time.
Yeah, that's
You know,
true.
So
That's true.
so there's like a tit for tat there. Okay, so what do I want to do here? I kind of want to see if I can get within 3 inches of this objective, and then string these guys back.
String-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
No, I don't have enough movement for that.
Oh, the tactics.
Ooh, so I'm gonna have to hide them, I think, back here.
You're not even going for it.
No, I've got gaunts. I might
Yeah.
as well sacrifice
Sacrificial
gaunts.
gaunts.
They're going to run as well. Yeah, so you can't see them right now. Then they're going to hopefully end their move out of line of sight, and then you can't overwatch them as well.
Makes sense.
So they're going to go.
10 inches.
Okay, so they're going to go
Should be
10. So that's the
20.
furthest one back here.
Yep.
Boop,
Which
which
is
will
the
go
closest.
back here.
Dude, do whatever it
And
likes.
they get really shenaniganery. Go gaunts. Look at them go.
Go, go,
Rawr.
go, gaunts.
Go, gadget gaunts. Go, gadget gaunts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like the fact that I can just bring them back to. I should have probably made one big block of 20.
Yeah.
You know, just then
and then start healing it.
yeah.
That's
that would
definitely going to be a
really fun.
tactic.
Okay, this guy can move what, 12 we said?
12.
So I'm going to make sure I'm going to advance him, I think. I'm going to advance him to see how far he can go. And he's going to go, okay, so 14. I'm probably going to use him next turn, but I want to make sure I'm still within 3 inches of this. Oops, so I can move and score my objectives.
Nice.
Clickety clackety, and he's just flanking. The key is, where am I going to bring in my Screamer Killer?
You do have a Screamer Killer. I completely forgot about that guy.
I am very excited about this Screamer Killer. Very, very excited. Okay, so they're holding with 18. I need to make sure that they're within 27 of this. Okay, good. And then this one is also 18. Yeah, they can do that one there. And then I've got my Rippers that are going to get me some engage on all fronts action, which is exciting.
Traction.
Okay. So I think I'm done. Do I want to move them? I really do, because it slows you down. I think that would be a really cool thing to show off, to be honest.
What are you talking about?
So barb guns have a cool rule where if they shoot you, they can essentially slow you down.
It's not great.
So I am going to go ahead and you know, you can redeploy your guy. You can do a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to get these barb guns out and ready. So would you like to Overwatch with anything?
What's their defensive stats?
They have a T4 and a 4-up save.
1 wound each?
2 wounds each.
Oh, they're tough.
They are tougher than you might think.
I am toughness 5. I would like to Overwatch them because I don't think Overwatching these gaunts is particularly valuable. So I'm going to do it for 1 command point with these Infernus Marines here. And that's going to be 3 shots. Okay.
Okay. Oh, you're doing the flamer.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I got 2 wounds on
2
you.
wounds. Okay. 4-up saves from the flamers. No, you just killed one of my
All right,
barb guns.
3 shots, 1 dead. That's how flamers roll.
Yeah, that's. Hey, if anything, we've really shown that you are allowed to do that.
And now
Yeah,
I'm
it's
going to
good
use
times.
some cool trickery, Scary. I'm going to use my lieutenant's ability to move D6 inches since you wanted to move with a 9
Yep.
of him. He's going to move 6 inches.
Ooh, look at him
believe
go. Spicy.
That's going to let me get right over here
Spicy.
and be out of line of sight of that big chonker guy and get within 3 inches of that objective.
Man, you're getting spicy
and
now.
that's going to let me hold that thing.
Yeah, until I charge you. It's going to be great.
But you know what's important, though? He's holding it right now, Mr. Sneaky Pants.
Okay, so now we're going to, because you've now Overwatched, I'm going to go ahead and now I'll move my Termagants.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that you have already Overwatched. Now, your captain does have a rule where you could Overwatch again with your captain's unit
free.
free, right? But it is a once per game stratagem.
And he hits
so
on
there
sixes.
is so there is can you bypass the once per game, like once per turn or once per turn stratagem? Because
So
Overwatch is once per
at least
turn.
with the craft rolled one that I played with at the GW stream, the rule specifically called out you can do this in addition to.
Very cool.
So let me check if the Terminator captain has that caveat.
Yeah, that'd be really neat. Because if you can use a once per turn strat twice, that would
Even
actually be
if
really neat.
another unit from your army has already been targeted by that stratagem this phase.
Nice.
So I think I could have actually triggered Overwatch with both those units on these guys. I'm not going to do that, but I think I could
Okay,
have. Yeah.
cool. If you want to.
No, please go ahead.
Okay, so do you want to Overwatch my guys? I guess?
I don't care about the gaunts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Famous last words.
They really aren't.
Okay, now I'll bring in some reserves.
All right, bring in your reserves. Reinforcement step of the movement phase. Heard.
I get another Neuro Tyrant. No, I don't get another Neuro Tyrant.
I just think all Tyranids are the same. That's my.
Are they?
No, that's rude.
I'm gonna try and see if they.
Oh, you're coming onto my flank.
I don't
over
think I
here.
can go here though because I
9
have
inches
to be
away.
outside of 9, so I
Yeah.
could potentially go like back here. But if I charge with the gaunts first to make room, it means that then I have to try and engage you with everything, so I wouldn't be able to really do much with the Screamer Killer.
Right.
So I'm thinking the Screamer Killer is going to go on this side of the table.
You could really solidify your hold on that objective.
Well, it means that if anything comes this way, I can essentially move the big guy around here and just like attack anything that comes into that corner.
Right.
And because he's not towering, you know, who knows? We'll see. It'd be really cool to just send him out this way. And if he can flip that Dreadnought over, I think I'm in good shape.
I'm not trying to have him make contact with my Dreadnought. My Dreadnought's trying to see down these giant fire angles.
Do you mind pulling up the Screamer Killer for me? I just want to see how many inches he moves.
He moves 8.
Does
I
he?
checked him earlier.
Oh,
he sure
okay.
does.
So he goes around this way, and then your guy moves 8 as well. So you can go like up to here. So I definitely want to make sure you can't just like see me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
about
good
right
tactics
for me.
right there.
Yeah, definitely don't want to get seen. I could wait one more turn and actually bring him inside your deployment zone. So I'm actually gonna wait a turn.
You're gonna wait a turn.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You know, then I can have a command point to use to re-roll that charge roll.
Oh, you're gonna try to. Oh, you're gonna spend 2 CP on the reroll charge strat. My bad. I forgot.
Well, you know, I might as well. They're gonna come back down here.
With the regular deep strike, ability.
don't-
I'm being swarmed.
There you go.
You
There's-
having so many more units than me is actually pretty annoying.
It's really fun.
This is
What
how
are
you play
talking about?
Drukari. I should have known this was coming.
You know how I play Drukari.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
Hold
so,
the phone. Are you done with your reinforcement step?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have anything
I'm going to
special?
rapidly ingress my librarian onto the table.
How dare you?
That's right.
How dare you?
1 command point.
Where is he going?
He is really thankful that your big bad Carnifex hasn't decided to reinforce that flank.
Oh, man.
Because he thinks he can deal with a Tyranid Prime all by himself.
Oh, does he? Okay.
He really do.
How far is he going to deploy from
He's going to be 9 inches away.
Look
and
at that.
Kind of guarding,
ingressing.
kind of guarding my my objective over here.
Which is fun because I can't like charge away from the objective if I want to score it.
No.
Right? So I can't like charge and
if you
try
want
to deal
this
with him.
objective coming closer.
No, I
it's
want to
coming.
score those
Yeah,
points.
yeah, it's going towards my
that's-
librarian.
Yeah, that's like 15 points. For
You're
that
not the only
objective.
crafty dog in this
Oh,
house.
look at that. He's like, I foreseen this power.
I tailor my skill level to my opponent. Since you're using big brains over here, I gotta
I
bust
love
it
it.
out.
This is what everybody at home wants to watch.
That's true.
That's right.
This ain't no beginner battle report.
That's
this
right.
Is worm
This is great.
battle report up
But
in
we're
here.
also telling people about all the units.
I think we're doing great.
I think we're doing fantastic.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah,
Leave
the
a comment.
Other than Scari's cheating, that's just like
That's just
a
rude.
hashtag, I guess.
I mean, hashtag Scary Speed. Don't start that.
Yeah, don't start that hashtag. No, that what they did. Oh man, what are we doing? We put it in the universe.
This is what happens when you're live.
Don't use rules. You might be cheating if you use the rules.
You just don't do it.
Okay, so now I'm going to do some shooting.
Yeah.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Neurogaunts. And I'm going to shoot my Neurogaunts at everything I can shoot my Neurogaunts at. So I'm going to do 1 Neurogaunt here, 1 Neurogaunt into him, 1 Neurogaunt into there, and 1 Neurogaunt into them.
Now, what is the point of doing all that?
I have to pick a unit. Can you pull up the Barb Gaunts for me? They have a special ability where for every infantry unit you shoot at, right, that you hit, in your turn, they will be -2 to move, advance, and charge rolls.
So this little unit of trash is going to make my whole army extra slow.
Correct.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really exciting for me. It's really exciting for me. So let's go ahead and shoot the Stern Guard veterans.
Yeah, you go ahead.
So D6, and they are blast.
D6 shots each?
Yeah.
Whoa, okay.
They are blast, so I get +1 because you have a 5-man unit. So
Yep.
D6 +1 on this, on them. So that'd be 2.
2 wall shots.
Ooh. I do hit on 4s though.
Okay.
Actually, no, he can make them. No, he only gives his unit +1 hit. Ooh, look, I hit you twice.
2 hits.
I wound on 3s though, because I'm strength 5. So 2 at no AP,
I'll put it on the guy in cover.
which doesn't matter.
Oh, that's true too.
Yeah.
So I won't.
Nope, you're fine.
I'm fine.
You're fine there. Then we're gonna go ahead. So they are now slow.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll put these little tokens on them so we remember.
And then we're going to go ahead and do the Terminators. There's 6 in the Terminators, so D6 +1, so 4 shots in the Terminators.
Slow my Terminators.
With 4s, 2 hits, so now they are slow 2.
Oh,
You are toughness 5 though,
this is
so
annoying.
nothing there.
Oh, man.
Now into the
And the
Reaver.
internet thinks this is bad.
Now into the Reaver. He does not blast, so
Yeah.
that's 3 into him. Needing 3s to wound him. Ooh, 3 up saves, baby.
I got 3s for days.
Oh, he's got one
I got
left.
3s for exactly one more day.
Oh, good job, Barb Gaunts. And then the last one into your
My
flavors.
Infernus Marines.
Ooh, only 6.
Shots.
You
Only
have
6.
3.
Only the maximum number I could roll.
3 saves, please.
3 saves.
Yep, there you go.
And
Oh, wow, one
more is
wound.
gonna
Okay.
take a wound. That was pretty effective. Holy crap.
So everybody is now slow.
yeah, no joke.
Excellent. I like those Barb Gaunts. They're fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we got other shooting. I'm going to go ahead and shoot my Neuro Tyrant, I think he's outside of 18 there. My Neuro Tyrant is just going to shoot into the Flamer Gaunts, I think, because you can't see the Terminators, right? Because you stayed out. I can't really see him.
Try to stay out of
right?
him.
Because I can't see him, so I'm just going to shoot into the
Flamer
Flamers.
people.
So 2d6 hits with my Torrent, like Weapon of Flame or Death.
Torrent Weapon of Flame or Death.
Needing 3s to wound you at AP 1. So these are 4 at AP 1. But knowing you rolling 4s.
Gotta have faith in the 4s.
So 2 go down. Okay.
That's my sergeant. I want to keep him.
Okay, and then the wound goes away, because that doesn't matter. Nice. Other shooting. I don't really have any other shooting.
You sure don't.
Yeah, so I'm going to... Oh, no, I've got my gaunts. You know, the Termagaunts are going to just
They didn't
shoot.
even advance.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They hit on 4s. They didn't hit as good as last time. And they wound on 3s. Just 2 saves.
Why are
on
gone
your-
strength 5?
They're just...
Why did Gaunts kill my Infernus
yes!
Marine?
Do you
What
want to
is that?
spend 2
No,
CP?
I don't want to spend my 2 CP to try to have that guy have a wound. I'm not using
Yeah, go Termagants, go!
We started a no reroll Nick policy.
That's right. Actually, that's right.
That's right.
You know what?
That's right.
I'm going to support you in that choice.
Thank you.
Let's go. Unless it's a damage roll, which you really, really need to reroll.
Sometimes there's going to be times. I'm just saying it right now.
Okay, so with that, let's do some charges. I'm going to go ahead and charge my Neuro Tyrant
Yeah.
at... Oh, you know what's going to be really annoying is if I charge you and you... if I roll really high and you counter-charge me, that's going to be hilarious.
Yeah, I do have that heroic intervention
You
strategy.
do, and you could use it for 0 CP.
How does heroic intervention work? Why don't you tell a chat?
Okay, so heroic intervention is you pick a unit that's within 6 inches of an enemy unit that just finished a charge move, and then you can declare a charge with that unit to get into combat. But you have to roll a charge, so you are slow, which means you're going to be a
minus two could be bad.
So, but if I roll really high, I have to try and get into base-to-base contact with your Reaver with the models that I can get into base-to-base contact, which means I would physically have to like wrap him around if I roll really high, which would make that charge like very easy.
It really would.
So I think the other question is, Siegler, what's the OC on a Reaver?
Because right now you have what, like one dude?
I think I just have one guy on there.
Oh, I think you've got 2.
Do I? Oh, you think so?
You had 2. You had 2.
I might have had. He is OC1. Okay,
Oh,
so,
you got that.
Okay, so I don't actually have to charge.
I thought I was being clever, but I assumed he had to be like OC5 or something.
Characters, we'll see.
Characters
Like,
are
in
just
this
apparently
case, they're
not
just
that
like,
good at holding objectives.
They want to just be with their... Unless he's the guy that kills a model and becomes OC9.
My apothecary, known for killing models.
He really wants to get stuck in. Okay.
Yeah.
So with that, I think I'm going to call it my turn.
So no charge. No
Yeah,
charge.
I'm not going to charge. I don't want to give your Terminators more movement.
I would really like if you charged.
No,
you could
thank
kill
you.
my lieutenant.
Next turn.
Next. You know what's not next turn? What is right now? B Blackouts $5 super chat. hashtag Scary eating Marines for breakfast. Evidently.
Yum, yum,
Yeah.
yum, yum, yum. Yum, 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 yum. So I'm going to go for my engage on all fronts. I will get 5 points for engage on all fronts.
The Rippers, the Tyranid.
I'm going to go
Pride.
for
my God.
extend battle lines for 5 points for extend battle lines, bringing my total up to 10
How did you extend your
secondary
battle
points.
lines?
So I hold my home objective, and I hold 2 objectives, 3 in no man's land. I just needed 1.
Oh.
And now
sorry.
I'm going to move these objectives.
All 3 of them even.
All 3 of
Oh
them.
man, I'm
So
getting
I'm
demolished
gonna
over
be
here.
moving
What is
this
this
one
zigzagging?
6 inches that way. Okay, I'm gonna move this one 6 inches. Oh, I have to kind of score it. So this one's just gonna go this way.
You can't just move it horizontally across the battlefield.
And then this one over here is just gonna get wholly within your deployment zone and give me 15 primary points.
By itself?
By itself. So that's 25 points in 1 turn for the Tyranids.
Okay. Scary showed up to play, but you know what? That means it's my turn now.
It is.
We're gonna go up to 3.
I
command
have
points.
1.
That's a number that's larger than 3.
I have one command point.
All right. I didn't like the cards you drew for me last turn, so I'm gonna
No?
draw
Can I
myself.
draw them
this time.
again?
No, we're
Are
gonna.
you sure?
We're gonna deploy a teleport homer. In each of your shooting phases, you can select 1 unit from your army that is not battle shocked. He has to take a battle shock test.
After you draw
After
your
this.
cards and stuff. Yeah.
Until the end of your turn, that unit is not eligible to shoot or declare a charge. So that's basically performing an action. If I do it within my opponent's deployment zone or within 6% of the field, I get 5 points. Cool.
Nice.
And then engage in all fronts. Well, we all know what that one is.
That is true.
That's true.
Yeah. It's going to be very interesting. I really liked your rapid ingress librarian there. I
you.
think that's going to be a fun little, what happens.
Well, I'm a little concerned that you could
curious.
rapid ingress your Carnifex in right now.
I could.
You really could. You keep spending that command point. Remember, you're trying to save up for a CP reroll.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Okay, so I think the Stern Guard seem like the fellas who will do an action for me.
Now, his whole army is now moving 4 inches or 3 inches in case of the Terminators.
Yeah.
Because my Barb Gaunts just decided to be really, really annoying
Not
to
my
deal with.
favorite thing.
Yeah. That does make sense.
So we'll just get up and...
Trying to get wholly within 6 inches of the center of the table there. Now, would you do me a huge favor, my good sir?
What's that?
And see if that unit is within 18 of my Neurogaunt, Please and thank you.
Your Neurogaunt is these guys? These guys?
The big guy. The big guy.
The big guy himself.
The big dude.
They sure are.
I believe that command point is getting spent right now.
Oh, you have no patience. I got a command point, gotta spend the command point. All right.
I'm gonna Overwatch you again.
Overwatch again.
Mind bullets. Zap. Oh,
Five
just
shots.
5.
No reroll
That's
this
just 5.
time.
Nope. that was way too many points. Okay. Needing 3s.
You're gonna be
Burn
an
them.
monster, Card.
3
I
of
don't
them.
like this.
Needing 4s.
Okay, I do have 2 guys in cover.
No, I have to be wholly within.
Wholly within?
to
Oh,
get
and
it.
I'm just in the open for a physical
Correct.
line. All right, all right.
Mm-hmm.
2 are going
Burn
down.
2 of them. Burn. Mind bullets.
I thought I was the overwatching army in this game. I do have to take that battle shot test, though. I did
Yes, you do.
that.
High
Pass
is
that.
good.
And I've got to select an Oath of Moment target to evaporate from the battlefield here.
Yep.
I'm tired of all of this. This has got to go. But also, that Tyranid Prime is a tasty little treat for my librarian. Scary, what are the stats of that Tyranid Prime?
Yeah, if we can get it pulled up in the
That's-
screen here, that'd be really brutal mind bullets. Thank you.
And let me see
Thank you.
what that-
Hashtag Neurotyrant is a boss.
He sure is.
Neurotyrant boss mode. Here he is. So he's toughness 5 with a 4-up save. He's got 6 wounds, an OC of 1 only. He does have a deep strike. He's a leader. He has a synapse. When he's leading a unit, which he is not right now, he gets sustained hits 1, and he has death blow. If you destroy him with a melee attack on a 4+, he gets to fight in death.
Okay, my librarian has like a lot of strength 6, AP, and D3 damage attacks. I think he's got this covered. I'm
like
going to
it.
be a brave boy, and I'm going to let him be. I'm going to use my funky fresh stratagems the Terminators have. No, sorry, the Oath of Moment here.
Yep.
And I'm going to select your 4...
Oh, you don't want me to slow you down anymore?
I'm done with that. They're gone. They're out of here. They're getting picked up off of this table.
That makes sense.
That
I
does.
would totally pick them. They're a great force multiplier in this little Tyranid force.
You don't say. Yeah, they sure aren't going to be there after I'm done with them.
Oh, sad.
Okay, over here, let's just go hit that overhead. Oh, Infernus Marines moving 6.
Yeah, wasn't able to hit them with the slowdown as
So
well.
the other thing is, if you use the rapid ingress to bring the guy,
I can't. I have no more
you've
CP
no more
anymore.
that makes
No
life
more rapid
easy.
ingress for me.
That does make life easy. Dreadnought's gonna come and kick this little soccer ball down the field.
Yep.
Bonk. And you have to show up within 6 of your battlefield edge.
Of any edge now next turn.
Of any edge, yes.
Yes.
But I don't want to make that a 9-inch charge if I can help it. I'd like to keep that as far as possible. So basically, if I hold the objective from like over here,
Yep, it just makes the charge a lot
it's a
harder.
lot harder. I don't even know if it's possible.
Correct.
And we're going to just barely hold that objective. For
I
those
like it. That
cover
Dreadnought's
rounds.
like Ekin close. You can also just see these Termagants and see them. So he's
got
going to
shots.
rely on a sight
So then I'm just going to pre-measure 18 inches for my Infernus Marine.
because he can kind of go into here or go that way as well.
Yep.
Yep.
One dude can shoot if I just move 6 horizontally, which is not the most exciting thing I have ever seen. So I think they'll advance and allow my Overwatch to start working. 9 inches there.
I have really been enjoying that Overwatch stratagem.
I
With
can
that-
tell. You've
with
done
that
quite a
Neuro
lot with it.
Tyrant. I've done more damage in your turn than in my turn,
You really have. You really have.
which has been awesome. I'm not gonna lie. For me, awesome for the turn.
So we'll have this guy in cover.
Did they advance?
They advanced.
Okay.
Because only one guy would have
Yeah.
range.
For next turn, basically. Yeah, it makes sense.
And I know you would just use this command point as soon as you possibly get it to heal. Since, what's the point of saving?
Yeah, that's right.
I have to engage in all fronts. I got one. I could get 3/4 with here. You can't overwatch me, so that's always great.
Yep.
What's the OC on your big Neuro Tyrant, man?
The big Neuro Tyrant. Oh, that's a great question because it's on a model per model basis. He is OC3.
OC3, so he's gonna be tough to
Yeah.
target. The Reaver Lieutenant though, the Terminator move 3 inches.
That's right. They are going a little slowly today.
That's so slow. So It's units within 6 of my Reaver Lieutenant will reroll 1s to wound.
Correct.
If he's within 6 of the objective.
Yes, that is very true.
Okay, so I think he can screen my backfield from these crazy rippers. Well, he'll go chase the rippers a little bit on the objective though, and then he's within 6 of the objective as he stands. If he doesn't move, he doesn't get overwatched.
I already overwatched.
You've already, yeah,
I can't do it again.
So I need to get behind or engage in all fronts with him. So he'll just move, take a little stroll. Where is that halfway
So it's
line?
3 inches away from any other quarter. So you'd have to be
So I'd have to book
18 inches down.
So I will advance him.
Yep.
7 inches. I think.
He goes -2 to your advance rolls and -2 to your movement because of the barb gaunts.
4 inches goes to 6 inches. I don't know if that makes it. Oh no, 4 inches goes to 4 inches. That's not making it. Oh, it was
20,
really
22.
close, but
Yeah,
no, it's
close.
short. It's short. Oh,
You could spend 2 CP on the reroll.
why do you say things like that? Right now, I am at least within 6 of the Terminator. Oh, I'm not even scoring engage in all fronts this turn. My army's so bad at tactical objectives. I need more trash. Okay, it's fine.
And then you're just outside of 9 there.
What'd you say?
You just can't stand on objectives.
I can't stand on the objectives. Am I standing on the objectives somewhere? I don't think so.
There's no.
These little things are tokens.
Yeah, those are just tokens. Yeah, that one's a special objective, which is his like priority one, which gives reroll wounds if he's around there.
This is how I'm remembering on -2 advance and move.
Yeah,
evil
and
scary
charges
things.
as well. Evil scary stuff. Evil scary noises. Yes,
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Tyranids Prime.
And that's when Scary was never invited to the stream house ever again.
Nah, you're wonderful. You are a gem.
Come at me, librarian! Oh, that's gonna be a fun fight.
So let's start with that
can't wait.
fight. Or should we save the best for last?
Let's save the best for last. Yeah.
Okay, let's start with these Terminators who are going to clean scoop these barb gaunts off the table.
That's what you think.
That's what I know. Here's my assault cannon.
Okay. Now they are the Oath of Moment target, so I think they're gonna die.
They really are. I'm +1 to hit when I target my Oath of Moment target.
You know, if I would remember that the big psychophage had that feel no pain bubble, I would have probably not thrown him up.
Yeah, maybe not.
As early.
Maybe not. So here we are.
It's all
Here
good.
we are. Assault cannon. I have made plenty of mistakes myself here. Reroll hits.
I'm owning up to that mistake. That mistake was
Very toughness 5, you said?
T4.
T4.
only.
Force to wound.
Wait, no. This is
this
the
is
assault
assault cannon.
cannon.
Yeah, thank
Wait,
you.
is that how many shots the assault cannon?
6, yeah.
Nice.
And full rerolls. Okay, 4 regular
No AP
saves.
though, right?
No AP, and 1 mortal wound.
4 4-ups. And 1 mortal, so that'll kill 2 of them.
And then we've got the Storm Bolters. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Storm Bolters, and this Terminator Captain Storm Bolter who hits on 2s.
Yep.
And rerolls. And then these all hit on 3. And
I
2s
love
also.
Oath of Moment.
And rerolls.
It's so good. They hit on 2s because they're shooting at the Oath of Moment target.
Yep.
Such a fun rule.
It's great.
Yep. Look at how many shots.
Force to wound.
That's a lot of shots.
And
Are they all within rapid fire
moment.
range?
oh, I was just rolling 4 shots at you.
Yeah. That's that doesn't exist anymore.
No, let me start over. Okay. 10 shots.
Okay.
10
That's a
shots.
lot of shots.
Yeah,
Just roll
yeah.
10 wounds. You literally hit with everything.
Okay.
So just roll 10 wound
10
rolls. That's no.
That's
Like,
fine.
I'm okay with that.
The 2s re-rolling is like that.
Yeah.
And then 4s re-rolling will be 9 armor
9.
saves.
Okay, I have 4 wounds left in that unit. Can I roll some force? The answer is yes, but not enough.
Oh, and no
God.
CP re-rolls. Don't even think about
Dead.
it.
They died. You got them.
Big problem,
They are
big
gone.
solve.
1. I can't slow you down anymore.
No, that's very important.
That
to
makes
my,
me so sad.
my victory here.
Time to hydrate here.
Hydrate before you dihydrate. So these Neuro Barbie Gaunt things can resurrect themselves. That's 1 CP or 2.
1 CP for 2 separate units.
That's very good.
It's really good.
So I can really shoot these little jerky things or the larger unit with my Dreadnought. I think I'm going to go for little jerky... I'll start with the Lieutenant.
Does he have an assault weapon?
No, he advanced. I will start with my Dreadnought.
Cool.
So he's got the frag missiles here. He's got his Storm Bolter here.
Yep.
Or you know what? If I kill this Gaunt unit, then that's really going to stunt your ability to play for these objectives. I don't think I'm winning this turn anyway. So let's put everything here.
Okay.
Okay, 2 las cannon shots.
1 hit.
One hit. I think he does have some mechanism to hit on twos.
Oh yeah, if you're shooting at a unit that is not under starting strength or not, right? If you mind pulling that up. While he does, huge shout out, Matt O, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Says, hope you are all having fun in tent so far. Do you have any terrain layout recommendations for testing? Take advantage of that Florida air scary. I'm really enjoying the humidity. Like, it's nice. It's warm. It's like relaxing.
Right.
Yeah.
Appreciate you so much, Matto. Thank you so much for your $5 super chat. For terrain recommendations, I think we're all still figuring it out. It is a little bit different. The way cover is so easily accessible really reduces the need for actual footprints on your ruins. I think it's pretty interesting. Art of War is going to be working on creating what we deem as a pretty fun and fair and competitive terrain format. When we have that, we'll definitely share it all with you, and it'll even be available for sale through Big Bear 3D, our sponsor.
Yeah, absolutely. I do think that having a mix of terrain is going to be useful. There's actually a 10-minute tip on terrain that I put up in the war room that basically breaks down all the terrain styles, because understanding how terrain works is very important so that you can figure out, you know, like how to get cover and how to deny cover to your opponent, etc. as well.
Absolutely.
So the Ballistus Dreadnought gets, when you do a range attack against a unit that is not below half strength, you can just re-roll the hit roll. And I'm clearly not below half strength.
Appreciate that. So that tomb does miss, but I re-roll it into a 4.
Nice.
2s to wound. That's 2 dead gaunts.
Let's just kill a couple of gaunts. I'm going to kill 2 of the ones back here.
We've got a frag launcher.
Now, I like this frag launcher.
2d6 shots. 10. You were a 10-man unit when I shot you.
Plus 2.
12 shots.
Ooh.
Full strength unit hitting on
That
3s.
is spicy.
Rerolling all those hits.
I really like this Dreadnought a lot.
He's pretty great.
He is awesome.
And then 3s to wound. I'm so curious how much he costs. And then, oh, no rerolls to wound. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Just 5 saves.
Okay, normally 6s, but I am receiving the benefits of cover here. So 5s. Oh, and I will lose 3 more.
And then
1, 2, 3.
I've got the twin Stormbolter to fire as well, with reroll hits. 4 hits.
Do gaunts have a 5-up or a 6-up, Siegler?
2 armor saves.
Right now I've been saying that. Oh,
Double 6s won't go.
it doesn't matter in that case. But
Yeah, you might, the 4 might have passed if you had cover.
yeah.
We'll check for you.
I think they're 6s, to be honest. Like they
Okay.
regularly have. Oh no, 5
They're 5. All right, put it on back.
Oh yeah. Go gadget gaunts, 5-up
Go
save for
Gadget
days.
Gaunts. Nice.
Have you used Doctrines yet?
I have not. How did Doctrines work?
So you get those right there.
Okay, so
Once per game.
once per game I can choose. The Common Dragon's Action applies to all units in my army.
Every unit in
So
your
I'll get advance and charge, fall back, shoot and charge, or
advance and charge.
advance and shoot. That could have been useful this turn.
Yeah, if you want, go ahead.
No,
if you
no,
need
no,
to
it's
use
okay, it's okay. Because I was also very slow, so I'm happier waiting on the advance bonuses. So
Yeah.
I think appreciate you bringing that to my attention.
You have 3 of them, I guess. So you could do like, now that I can't slow you down next turn, like advancing and shooting, or advancing and charging, or advancing. And,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now that you can't slow me down, I think it's actually worked out better
Yeah.
that I kind of forgot about it.
Yep.
Okay, Librarian, the duel that we've all been waiting for, is not going to break anything.
You got this.
Could you pull up my Librarian stat seeks? Thank you.
Homer-guns are 5. What? Homer-guns? We'll see. Termagants are 5. I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to seeing more of this stuff. This has been a very dynamic back and
This has
forth
been a great game.
This is
genuinely
like
having a lot
actually
of
we're
fun.
playing with the starter set of 10th edition,
Yeah.
and it's been like
truly fun.
Like it has
Like,
been
not
it's
fake
been
fun. Like,
yeah,
this is really
it's
good.
great. This
Yeah.
has been awesome.
This is awesome. Well done.
I don't know how I'm going to deal with those Terminators.
They're coming for you.
They're gonna come get me.
They're coming slightly faster after this turn. All right, so I'm going to smite you. I'm going to use the Devastating Wounds Hazardous Psychic version. The
Oh, don't do it.
And that's D6 shots.
That's a lot.
4
of
shots from my Librarian. Hitting
brutal.
on 3s.
Yeah, I don't like that.
3 hits.
Okay.
And then wounding on 3s.
Yep.
3 wounds, AP2, and D3 damage,
Don't
Scary.
do this to me.
Don't you worry, I got more where that came from.
No, that's 3d3
3d3 wounds.
He's just gonna die? What?
He sure is. Get him out of here. Take
no.
7 wounds. Silly winged prime.
Crap,
You are
he's so dead.
I told you that my Librarian was coming
he just
for
might.
you guys.
Okay, you did roll a hazard weapon though. So on a 1, you take 3 mortal wounds.
Space Marines take no damage. Oh. Please me say no damage. Okay.
Okay, you're fine. Oh man, that was actually really good.
That was awesome.
That was so good.
That was really cool.
Oh, I can't. Like poor Prime. He's just sad now.
Okay.
How dare you?
I have my Reaver Lieutenant's combi weapon,
Yep.
which will shoot the guns
Oh,
right
is
in front
he?
of me.
Did he advance?
He advanced. We went through this before. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
So
Are you done
scoring?
shooting? You did do the sort of action with the stern guard. Mm-hmm. They're wholly within 6 inches of the center of the board.
Yep.
So they're doing the.
They're doing deploy teleport armor for 5 points.
Okay. So
And
5 points there.
Did not get engaged. I'm very short of it.
Yep.
Do I want to ditch it for a command point? It's gonna be hard for me to keep it up if I'm killing you. But it's also pretty easy for me to score with like my 3 characters there and one of these units just picking a quarter. So I will keep engaged and I'll score teleport armor for 5 points.
Okay.
I go up to 4 CP and now I kick the objectives actually.
We all move objectives, correct.
So I'll have you move this one first.
Okay, well that's pretty straightforward, and that's just gonna continue to make the
Oh, you're so annoying.
continue to fight me in a bubble.
So I think we're gonna go right here.
Yep, makes sense. I think a Dreadnought is OC3 as well, which is pretty cool.
Yep. And it is within 12 of your deployment zone for whatever that's worth.
Yes, so that'll give you 2 points.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think this one is at all. No. And the Librarian is kicking this right on over here. I don't want your Carnifex to hit the YOLO 9 into my Librarian. That would be bad and hold it.
Mm-hmm.
So I could kick it all the way over here and then it's kind of just too close to my side. I definitely don't want it in my deployment zone after I kick it.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case I do shenanigans.
But if
I do
you
like shenanigans.
park your
Shenanigans are good.
Carnifex here, it'll still hold it. That's not ideal. If I leave it here, it'll be within 3 of my Librarian. I'm just banking you fail your 9. Getting your Carnifex over here is not the craziest plan I've ever had, but it just means you'll max primary, which is really bad for me. It really does. I think it'll happen either way, so I will just assume you fail your 9.
Yeah, you're gonna try and. Well, it's one roll.
It's
right?
one roll.
So
There's
it's
no CP reroll on that
It's
one.
either going to happen or it isn't. I think your strategic mindset is sound.
Appreciate that.
It is
Whether it works out or
sound.
not is a different story. Oh, and I got him with the Dreadnought one.
Oh, you did already.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, it was back here to here.
Moving closer.
Okay.
Okay.
So with that, it's the end of turn number 2. How are you feeling?
Shocked, to be honest. I think the game is a lot more fun than I thought it'd be. Not that I don't expect to have fun playing 40K, but like I'm having more fun than I thought I'd be having playing 40K.
I know, it's like you get the gears going. And
Because
you're
like it's such a small army, and we didn't write the list. Like it's only so competitive, which is what gets my gears grinding. But the fact that it's this back and forth and nuanced at this level is pretty amazing. I gotta
yeah,
say.
it's cool, right? Considering we're playing with the starter set, it's
I
really
don't
fun.
feel like I'm winning. I feel like everyone, including you, told me Space Marines like auto win the starter set, and I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the scoreboard, and I think
He did get 5 more points, by the way, Siegler, so he's up to 18.
It goes to show, like
Oh, 18, 20. You're at 20.
20. Okay,
Yeah,
we're getting closer.
20.
I definitely have raw power, but it's hard to apply.
I like it.
Yeah, it's
I,
cool.
I like how the terrain's been helping, like being out of line of sight. We don't really have any towering models and stuff, so it seems like kind of cool.
It is cool.
Okay, so we go on to my turn number 3.
Yep. Did I gain a CP already?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. I'll stay on the 3. I don't think it's
The chat will remind us.
They sure will.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, and now I do get a CP, because I
Starting a turn.
I am starting my turn. And then in terms of cards, I will get Area Denial. Ha! That's not happening. And Secure No Man's Land, which is hold 2 objectives in No Man's Land.
Ironically, that objective has moved to my deployment zone.
Correct. So it will only be these 2 here, which I should be able to do because I'm going to spend that CP right now and regenerate some Termagants.
Not again.
Yeah, I can't. There's only 1 unit that's taking damage, so I'm going to just pick that one.
You're gonna keep picking
So
them.
D3 plus 3. Oh, look, the
Look,
entire
My
unit comes
Dreadnought
back.
did no damage. How lovely. There's a lot more recursion in 40K. This is my second
And
game. I
I'm-
played against the Guard, and now the Tyranids.
Yep, and I'm
everything's
totally
surviving.
going to just swarm this objective and make sure that I have 4 OC on this objective.
Yeah, you sure will.
And take that. I'm just double check the OC on on a Dreadnought, on a Ballistas, but I'm pretty sure he's OC3.
Yeah, I don't think he's beating that.
Yeah, so that's exciting for me. Ooh, 4. So it is contested, or do I have 1 unit model there? Okay, so I think I just have 4, because you wouldn't have put them in there.
No.
So I will contest it, though, but that means I'm probably going to have to move to get in range, which does mean you're going to have to, like, you could overwatch me, but at least the flamers can't see me. So
Yeah,
that's no
only
problem.
like
I'm okay
one
with
would be
that.
able to at most.
I am okay with this. Okay, so with that, let's dive into my movement phase.
Move away, Mr. Scary.
Okay, so I'm going to remain stationary with the Neuro Tyrant. I'm going to
Sounds like you're remaining in kill zone.
I'm going to remain stationary with these gaunts.
Okay. Right in front of my Terminators. I like the bravery.
Yep, that's just how that works. These guys, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Like, they seem like a fun sort of unit. I'm going to make sure that it's 3 inches, 6 inches down. They can go here, because if you get close to them within engagement range, they can lower your OC by half.
Annoying. Yeah.
So if you do end up
More
having
Scary
to send some-
shenanigans. Cool.
This is just Tyranids.
You're the only one who applies these tactics like this. Ripper swarms, they're like, go get behind any lines. They're like, OC manipulation.
Now I am, because you can't see my leapers are
Leaping
definitely
leapers.
going to just move to a position here.
We've got another super chat from B Blackout, $5. The Necrons are filing a union complaint. Everyone is stealing their shtick. Oh, preach to the choir, you robot people. It is time for the forearm.
How does that
friends.
feel, Siegler?
Thank you so much for your support, B Blackout.
So this, if I go here with a charge, that'll be like an 8-inch charge there. Okay, so I think I want to commit the leapers because they're probably just going to die against the Terminators. I mean the Dreadnought. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, you know what? They're probably troops, so they probably have higher OC than normal.
That's true.
So I think
the guns do have
let's
OC2.
Let's check it out.
OC2,
Yeah,
yeah.
OC2 onto. You know what? That's fine by me.
Yeah, I guess you don't
So
even
that
have to
means
move.
I'm just going to put 3 there, and 1 extra is going to be behind this building.
3 is more than Dreadnought. Sadness.
Hooray! 6 little guys.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay. Seems
Good job. Okay. That sounds exciting.
Troops.
Yay, troops.
Don't forget your Carnifex.
Yeah, do you mind? Yeah, you know what?
Here,
You know
here.
what? I'm definitely going for that YOLO 9.
We all knew it was coming.
I'm definitely
The question,
going for that
Scary, is
YOLO
what kind of
9.
player are you right now?
I'm
Are you the kind
a-
of player who makes this charge or not that kind of player?
I'm totally the player that makes that charge when a Screamer Killer is on the line.
I don't know about that. I don't know. See, if he fails that charge, he's going to be so out of the game.
Nah, whatever.
Nah, whatever.
Whatever. There's still play.
There's
still
there's
play. Actually, you know what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to go just a little bit closer to the 6 inches there, just so I have like
So you
more
have that
speed,
option.
That option
Yeah.
later. There you go. Something like that.
Clever plans.
9
clever
inches
plots.
in. Let's go. My Screamer Killer is just happy to be your friend.
I disagree. These grabby arms do not scream friend to my librarian. Just letting you know.
Can you do that again, please?
One for the camera. Scream and kill it. That's what they do.
Come on. Somebody has to clip that. That's all.
I'm sure it'll get clipped. This is
Yes.
the internet.
Okay, so let's dive into some shooting, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what Gaunts can do when they shoot at a Dreadnought?
Nothing.
With lethal hits?
Oh, he did take lethal.
Yeah!
He sure did.
So
Oh,
1
man.
can't see, 2 can't see, 3, 4, I can see with 6 of them. So let's go ahead and do 6 of these on 6s. Oh, Gribblies!
Okay. 3
What's the
wounds.
save on this guy?
He's
2
got, he's got probably a 3.
No, it's I think
it's a
he's a 2.
You got a win with those 5s. Don't think you're done yet.
Oh, did I hit?
You hit.
Need 6s. Look, it's a 2-up save.
Well, I
Six
probably won't
of-
take damage.
Nope. Okay.
right,
do
all
I do
right,
some
guys.
damage? Do I start it?
No, sure don't.
That made me sad.
Yeah, we all knew where that was going.
Dang it! You know who my Neuro Tyrant is going to shoot? At your Flamer Squad.
Oh my god. This is getting old. I
Mind
gotta say.
bullets. Let's
really getting
do
old.
it. 2d6 hits. Yeah.
This kills my unit. I'm gonna be so angry, Scary.
Yes. Was that 11?
Yeah, it was
Yes.
11.
Excellent.
It really was.
Excellent. 3.
Really was 11.
At least you put 1 in cover.
I
so
do.
that's
I do.
exciting.
That was tactical, even.
Yep. 3s. Okay, so take.
Okay, that's not so bad.
Take 8. No, that's
No, the twos don't
sorry,
wound.
That's right. So
only
6 of them.
six.
6 of them.
The first guy's in
minus
cover,
1, so he
so
gets a 3 up.
3 up on the first
Okay,
guy.
so he dies.
Nope, we're spending 2 CP.
Oh,
no reroll, Nick is out
buddy!
of here. 2 CP. Reroll that 3 up.
Die!
Oh my god, he died.
Dead!
4 is on the rest of them.
Burn!
2 more, 2
Okay.
more, 2 more. Oh.
So 3 of them go down. That's going to be a constant battle
Would
shot
you
test
go
for them
away?
as well.
Would you just stop with this?
Yes!
Enough of that.
That Neurotyrant is my favorite so far. That thing is amazing.
That's the best thing in your army. That and the Barbgons, the new units. Who would have thought?
Yeah, zap.
Oh my god.
Okay, so now my Termagants over here, they can't see this guy, this Reaver. So they are going to shoot into your Terminators because why not?
Yep, yep.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4s. And they are strength 5, which is really cool.
That is nice.
It's not terrible.
Terminator's toughness 5 these days.
Yeah. Ooh.
Look at all those 3s that used to be
3.
wounds that are not
3
wounds.
saves.
Not even close.
Your 2-up saves are good.
Wish
bro.
my 3-up saves were good.
That's true. Technically 4-up saves, actually.
My first one was 3s and double failed for 2 CP.
Do you mind showing me the Screamer Killer, please and thank you? Shriek is 18 inches. Yeah, it's that, like the Neurotyrant's Flamer, 18 inches has been money this game.
Really has.
So my Bioplasmic Scream from my Screamer Killer
Right.
is going to shoot at your Librarian.
Okay.
Okay, so it's D6 plus 3 shots. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So 5 shots hitting on 4s and wounding on 3s because you're a toughness 5.
It's 5 for that Terminator.
Yeah. 4s to hit,
3 hits.
3s to wound. Only 2. Now these are AP 2. Now normally you'd have cover, but you do not because you're not wholly
in.
within the terrain.
So 1 failed, 1 passed.
That's just 1 damage.
All right, he's got 3 left, I believe.
And now you must take a battle shock test at -1.
Right now?
That's right.
Right.
Because
this
he
second?
screamed at you.
Yeah, I don't like that. If I fail this, I'll be in no objective control.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh,
We sure failed that.
yes! He screamed good at you.
He does have 4 wounds remaining, but that's really bad, Scary.
That's right. That objective stays right where it is. I love the mechanics that they've built into some of these
There's
missions.
so much nuance in it. Like,
Right?
literally, I'd like...
When have you ever seen Battleshock come up? First time ever.
First time ever.
That's right. Okay. What else do I have? Nothing. I don't know if they... Okay, let's do some charges.
Some charges. You gonna
Okay.
charge me?
Yeah, let's leave the best for last,
Leave
right?
the best for last, also first.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to declare a charge with my Neurotyrant unit into this guy. Why? Because I can't base him on the back here, which means if you want to come through, it's going to be a little harder in terms of a charge.
Now here's the question. I don't remember the answer to this. Can these dudes declare an Overwatch
They
on
can.
them? Oh,
They
I'm gonna
absolutely
do that.
can.
I'm really gonna do that.
Because it's when I start my charge move, you can declare Overwatch with the 2
They
flamers.
both have range, so let's just go ahead and do that.
Yep.
7
Ooh,
shots.
Nice
All right.
roll.
3s to wound on these flamers. And only 3.
Okay, so 3 of them.
Regular saves.
I think Neurogaunts might have a 6-up. I'll put him on the guys at the back. So
Yeah,
2
sure,
of them
sure,
will
sure.
die. 1, and I guess he's wholly within, so 2.
Yep.
And that's it.
Okay. Then you can finish your charge
And then we
there.
can figure it out.
Let me see that 9. Get it out of your system. 7.
No,
7.
no,
nice,
no,
nice
that's
damage.
good.
Okay.
Now I do have to try and get into base to base when possible.
Okay, so let's watch this.
So I'm going to try and move him, so 7 inches. So he is going to go like right here,
Okay.
right? Like right something like this, like here.
Sure.
So like that I can't base anything behind him.
Yep.
So then, because that's the furthest I can go without putting another model in there. So then he'll go here, then he'll go here. Then the Neurotyrant will move, and then essentially block everybody else from getting in. So now I just have to get closer
So
to
you're
the
using the big base, the Neurotyrant, to take up a lot of space. The rest of you guys get more freedom to move.
Correct, and when you pile in and fight, if you're in base to base of the model that's in base to base, you get to fight, which means that I can use the large base of the Neurotyrant to get more models to fight your little lieutenant.
So
And you spent a CP for Overwatch.
Is this the kind of big brain trickery nonsense that we teach in the Warhammer Scary?
That is correct.
That's pretty cool. You should probably sign up for that.
Yeah.
It's 3-day
There's
free
also
trial
a-
in the link
yeah.
below.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
hang out with us for 3 days and check it out.
Hang out. And then when you like it, you don't even have to leave.
I really like that style because there's a lot of units that historically have weird base sizes, and you wouldn't really know what to do with that unless you go, hey, that base size actually lets me do cool things in combat like this.
Yeah, it's
Which is
pretty
really
good.
awesome.
For those of you who are paying attention but not paying attention to the chat, Mr. Siegs did just put the link to that 3-day free trial
Thank
into
you.
the chat box.
Yep, thanks Siegs back there behind the curtain.
And it can also be found in the link below.
Would you like to use your free CP strat to countercharge me?
Let's take a look at that. So it would be free, normally 2 CP, which obviously I cannot afford. If I hit the charge, I can cool man through the wall. I would basically need my Terminator Captain to move through the wall, which I think would have to roll 6 to get to this spot.
Yep.
And then a 6-inch charge that way, or an 8-inch charge to this side. I would really like to get to this side, because then it means I can start my turn over here with these Terminators, which is right by this thing. And I need to, this is going to be bad. So I think I'm going to go for the heroic.
Okay.
I need to roll. So it's 2 CP. You use it when your opponent's charge phase, just after an enemy ends a charge move. So right now.
And I am within 6 inches because I couldn't like try to be further away because I have to try base you if I can.
And it's cool because one of the tactics that would be very commonly used in 9th edition is like charging in weird directions to avoid things like heroic intervention. Now, if you're charging in, it's very hard to not be in heroic range if it's kind of set up for it.
Yep.
So one unit from your army is within 6 inches, and they can declare a charge against that enemy unit as if it was your charge phase. If I hit the charge, then I move the models if it was a charge. I can only select a vehicle if it's a walker, and if the charge is successful, my unit does not receive a charge bonus.
Right, so it means you just don't get fights first.
Right, so you'll fight first, but I don't care about them attacks.
Yep.
6 inches will make
Oof.
it. It will
Okay,
make
so you
it.
have to get into base-to-base contact if you can.
Big Captain is going to come this way.
Yep. And then you have to try and stay in coherency and closer to the enemy unit.
So here's cool. Here's some cool trickery that we're only going to teach you right now and in the war room, of course. This Terminator's closest model is about 6 inches away, but obviously he's not going to make base because there's a ruin wall standing right here. And then this one over here is 7, and that one over here is about 9, 9, and 7. So 9, 7s, and 6 have to end respectively closer and in coherency to these models.
Now, because you are, by the way, a unit of 6 models, your coherency is 2 inches from one model in each unit.
They
in the
increased
unit.
it from a 5-man
Correct.
to a 6-man.
So you don't need to be in a small little bubble like you used to. You can actually spread out a little bit if it's something that you'd like to do.
Pretty nice. I think I would like to do that right now. So I think this Terminator, who's got to maintain 6 inches, he starts 6 inches away, so he's got to get closer, is going to get closer like right over here. Now he can't really get much closer than that, but he is maintaining coherency. Now this one, who's 7 inches away from this gaunt, is going to go 6-inch charge to right here. And obviously that's closer to the gaunts.
Yep.
And this guy, same thing, 6-inch charge. Definitely closer to the gaunts. He's 9 away, so I just got to make sure with my 6-inch charge I finish 9 away.
Yep.
Pretty easy. And same thing here.
Yep.
Pretty easy. And even that is still closer than 9. It's only 7 from
I love
that
it.
initial gaunt.
So even though they've changed like how the mechanic works, you're still able to use the charge phase and charging like that to get some cool move blocking and positioning, which I think is that was a very good charge.
Thank you.
However,
Appreciate
that
that.
was the risk that you took, which was I needed to roll at least a 6.
Yeah. And we got a super chat from Will. I really am. Since Baneblade doesn't have tower and can never fit wholly within a terrain base, does that mean it will never fire across table? It's a great question. I'm hoping they add some clarity for those really big, obscure models. Typically, they do for the way those monsters and vehicles interact with gameplay.
They did say, or Mike was saying, that they were going to release a
Designer's
commentary. So they're going to have a very comprehensive designer's commentary on the game and like rule mechanics interactions.
Just clarifying things exactly like that. Whether or not that in specific will be addressed, I truly have no idea. But one can hope that and similar questions are addressed.
So I am now going to charge the
Leaping
Leapers.
Lictors?
Yeah, let's try and get them into... I will declare the Sternguard veterans as the object of my charge, and they will fail.
Seems like a 5. No CP reroll.
No, they do not reroll. But now
Now the good old-fashioned 9.
The good old-fashioned.
Who thinks he's making it? I want to see it in the chat. He's making it or he's not making it? Who
I think he's gonna make it.
Obviously, you think he's gonna. I think I'm getting off scot-free over here.
Nope. Well, you already are battle shocked, which is not scot-free. I did yell at you and made you scared.
It was painful.
And that means that objective is staying.
This is not moving.
Right where
Yeah,
it is.
not good. Not good.
Are you ready?
No.
Oh yeah!
Oh, it's a 10! No, there goes the primary. Oh no. Sorry, why? Sorry, why? No, Garnet.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Oh, so much pain in this train. No.
Yeah.
Why?
Nom 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 nom.
Nom nom nom. Oh no. Sorry. Why?
Buddy. I'm not sorry at all. This is great.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's fights first time. Mm-hmm. So anything that charged does have the fights first rule, which means my Neuro Tyrant has fights first, and the Carnifex has fights first. You do not have enough CP to interrupt. You already used your once per battle round or whatever, once per turn thing here, so I don't have to worry about you interrupting there for free.
Right.
So that means I'm going to go ahead and do the Neuro Tyrant. Do you have a little widget somewhere?
We
love the
do.
widgets.
You love the widgets. I love the widgets too.
Widgets
These
are so useful.
also available for sale in the link below. It's amazing.
Widgets, like having the
There's a fancy
3-inch
widget.
widget is great. Now, if you can get into base-to-base contact, you kind of have to, which means he would have to get into base-to-base contact with him, like this. And then they can't, so you're essentially just going to get closer. And just, they're going to base-to-base the Neuro Tyrant, so I get as many attacks as possible.
Yeah.
Now, do you mind pulling up the Neuro Gaunts and Neuro Tyrant? Cool thing about the Neuro Tyrant and the Gaunts is, of course, he gives his unit +1 to hit, +1 to wound, +1 to hit, and then +1 to wound if I'm attacking a unit that's under 50% strength. Mm-hmm. Oh no, if you're battle shocked, my apologies. So I just get +1 to hit right now. Gotcha. So I'm going to do the Neuro Tyrant and all of the Gaunts. I'm just going to attack everything into your lieutenant. I want to try to kill him.
Okay, you're going to do precision on him. Oh, no, sorry, Lieutenant's solo.
Yeah, so he's by himself, so I'm just going to attack him with everything I can.
Yeah, you got it.
So the Neuro Tyrant first is going to go in. The Gaunts themselves, a couple of them. So let's do the Neuro Tyrant first there. Sure. Okay, there he is. So I get 6 attacks. Mm-hmm. They're hitting on 3s, but +1 to hit.
Yep.
Is leading unit, so hitting on 2s. Okay.
Nice.
Only strength 5.
Only strength 5, toughness 5.
Yeah. Oh, it's a
Oh,
monster
no,
too.
he's only toughness 4, I believe.
That's neat. So 3s. So that'd be 2 at no AP.
Easy. Told
Nicely
you.
done. Now I'm going to need the Neuro Gaunts as well.
The Neurogons can't
By the way, it's a
possibly do
monster.
this.
That's fantastic. It can shoot out of combat and stuff. That's really cool.
Oh, that's annoying. That's not good. That's a big deal.
Just 1 attack each from each of these Gaunts. So I'm just attacking everything to him. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they're different. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
6, 7. What are those weird looking dudes?
These little tentacle things,
Yeah.
they just come with the Neuro Tyrant. They're just
Oh, they're just
included.
part of the
yeah.
package.
And then that's just a Neuro Gaunt that has like a bigger brain. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
It's only
Tyranid
one
stuff.
profile.
Yeah,
So
gotcha.
hitting on 3s. Okay, better. That was a hit there before I moved it. And
Toughness
strength
5.
3. So 5s.
Lieutenant.
No, I'm not
Lieutenant,
doing. No.
I'm sorry.
Oh no. So your lieutenant is alive.
He's alive.
He passed all of his saves.
And then why don't you walk us through consolidation before I swing my unit?
So consolidation, if you're in base-to-base contact, you can't consolidate. However, you can get closer if you can, but I can't physically get closer in this case, so I'm stuck.
Right.
Yeah. Now let's do.
Well, let's do Big Bit Drip Max $5 super chat, £6. Thanks for great 10th ed content so far. Question for Nick: what do you think of the data sheet shown for our beloved Kairos Fate Weaver? That is, I love it. So Big Bird got revealed at the GW stream in KC Open, and Mr. Fate Weaver has this super awesome indirect gun, 24 inches, 2 different profiles, strength 9, good AP, D3 damage, indirect fire. So yeah, that's awesome. And he has 2 different heads, which is my favorite rule. One head looks forward, one head looks back. Both of them manipulate CP for me and my opponent. Amazing rules. Great. Fate Weaver. Amazing. Yes. Thank you.
I like it.
I like it.
It's pretty cool.
Okay, what's next?
Okay. 10 attacks.
Carnifex Man?
Yes. Let's pull up that Carnifex. That wonderful, wonderful boss the charge Carnifex.
No reroll, YOLO 9, 100% of the time.
Okay, so I think he hits on 3s.
Yeah, pulling up those Carnifex data sheets. I'll see if I got it on my phone.
So good. Mm-hmm. The Carnifex.
Oh, looks like Mr. Seeks is on it.
Yeah, he's on it. He's on it.
On the case.
He's on it. He's behind. But I hope I eat you. I hope he's just dead.
So,
I hope I kill him dead.
Right,
10 attacks. Hit on 3s.
attacks. That's not even that painful.
Hit on 3s.
Yeah.
Okay. I am strength 10.
It's a good thing you don't have sustained hits there. Lethal hits against vehicles not as good.
Yeah, correct. But in this
Actually,
case...
do you get lethal hits, period?
No, that not on that. Lethal hits, I could have picked lethal hits if I wanted to, but I didn't because I want to be able to just auto wound the Dreadnought.
Right.
Which actually, I forced you some saves. So
You did.
Could have been something. 2s to wound.
2s to wound.
So that would be 6 at AP 2.
2 up armor save, so it'll be a 4 up armor save.
And these are
3 damage each, which will
pop.
kill my librarian.
And I believe I nom-nommed him.
He was gonna do great tactical things. Come in, kill the prime, steal the objective, push it back to my side.
Now, because I can't, there's no enemy unit to consolidate into, I can consolidate as long as I end within range of an objective.
Yes.
So I could move 3 inches now to end within range of the objective. And I'm just going to just kind of scoot a little bit that way, give myself some additional space as well. Because the objective is nearby, that librarian is now dead, and I'm very, very excited.
Very, very clever.
However, now we go into your attacks back with Reaver and Terminators. By the way, I think these are supposed, somebody in chat was saying these are tokens for like the synaptic link that he can give.
That would make sense.
So that would make sense. It would be something like that then.
Okay, so my Terminators are going to activate, and they're going to keep me in this game. I cannot get within 4 inches to fight with any of my remaining Terminators. That's moving 3 inches on my 1 inch engagement range, so I'm free to just pile in, getting closer to the nearest enemy. So this one here is about just under 5 inches away, so he's gonna truffle shuffle around and 4 1/4 away. He's like a long time distance away, 6.5 inches, so he's gonna truffle shuffle over here.
Yep.
And end right there, closer to that gaunt that he started close to. This guy's gonna come over here, and not really move. That's good.
Okay.
So I just have my captain who can swing. So if Mr. Cease can pull up that captain. So he got his what weapon does he have? He's got, looks like a power sword. Scroll up a little bit. So he's got the relic weapon, which will be 6 attack, strength 5, AP 2 damage.
Nice. He's a tank.
Oh, and I can reroll charges for that model's unit. Didn't need to, but that could have been cool.
Nice.
If I did, I would
You could have rerolled it for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, strength 6.
Yeah, on 2s.
5 are gonna die.
Yep, there's nothing I can do about that. Now this is going to be interesting because you can pile in.
Consolidate. Yeah.
Consolidate, sorry, to get within range. And you said 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can go, but it has to be towards the closest model. So I want to kind of pin that model kind of still in place and them still in place. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to force you to kind of getting closer to them that way.
Sure. And let me see that Reaver Lieutenant. I believe he also gets to attack.
He has anti-Tyranid in close combat.
He sure is gonna kick your butt.
The fact that he made both. Do you want to pile in your guys?
Yeah,
Consolidate,
let's
sorry?
pile in. So
Consolidate, but yeah.
this model can actually go back that way towards Gaunt's because that's closer. Mm-hmm. So we'll just do that. I can't stand on the objective. This one, I think this one's closer. So
Correct.
this is kind of that pin that Scary was talking about. So I really can't get much closer than that. I just have to maintain coherency here. So he'll just come back ever so slightly. He could probably clear the wall. So he can come like this. And then he can clear the wall and still maintain coherency.
I love
like
this.
that.
Is one of my favorite parts of 40K. Is playing this this mini game in every combat.
Yeah, I'm being
It's one of my favorite things.
technical with it because I'm trying to learn it and show it off to everybody. I think it's so
great.
cool.
Yeah, and we're doing it with the starter kit.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need much to make it work.
Exactly.
So that Reaver Lieutenant has got 5 attacks and sustained hits.
Oh, nice.
So 5 hits, no sustained hits there, but anti-Tyranid 4+ means always wound on 4s.
Yeah.
Am I wounding you on 3s though? Because there's a majority toughness 3.
Potentially.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say so.
So 3 wounds. Nothing too exciting here.
So 2 Neurogaunts.
Yep.
Can you check the Neurogaunt for me real quick? I'll just roll it. I'll roll another one, see if it matters. Okay, so Neurogaunts are... I think you might have just killed the 2 Neurogaunts.
Good.
Neurogaunts. If there's... Yeah, no, there's 6s. So 2 of them, 3 of them, and then 1 of them would be a save on the Neurotyrant. But, dead.
Okay.
You killed the entire squad of Neurogaunts.
To the man.
To the man. Now that is a monster, and I guess the toughness is maybe a little bit better.
Probably.
So, however, it is the end of the turn.
So it's scoring time.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and score some points and move some stuffs. I can't really get secure no. Oh no, yeah, secure no man's land will give me 5 points because I hold 2 objectives in no man's land, 1 and 2. And I didn't get area denial. I was trying to kill you off the objective, so I am going to discard this one and I put it over here and get myself a command point for that. I get 5 points on secure no man's land, and then I am definitely going to be moving this objective 6 inches this way.
Very nice. We've got our sponsor, AIM Army Paint, in the chat. Hello, Adam. You guys are doing great.
10. So that's wholly within 6 of your deployment zone. So that's worth, I think, 3 points or something like that. We'll check that out. And then the Carnifex is very, very happily going to continue to control that objective for an additional 15 points.
15 more primary coming into Mr.
So that's 15 and 5 and 2. So 15 and 7. So that would be 22 primary points.
So in the Games Workshop tournament, with the exhibition match, they told me that part of the designer's commentary is actually an amendment to this specific mission.
Right.
Which you can choose to play with.
Which is maximum 15?
Max 15.
That's max 15. Makes sense. Yeah. So max 15, because that would be like you put 2 in, you get 30 points.
You literally
That's
put
ridiculous.
all 3 in for 1 turn, you just win.
Yeah, correct.
Right.
So let's do 15.
15
that makes
max.
100% sense.
Thanks. Yeah.
So we'll do 15 points on that. So I get another 20 points. So it goes up to 55 points.
The Tyranids are climbing. Tyranids are climbing.
Oh, and then I also get to move this one, which I'm going to go ahead and just push back so that, well, if you hold it, that's fine. But I want to make sure that, you know what, I'm going to put it back this way.
Yeah.
So it's outside of 3. And if you decide to move your Dreadnought that way, then you don't go and attack my
Carnifex.
My Carnifex.
Who's attacking who over here?
Okay, and that's it. So that's all I've got. So I get another command point, up to 2.
I'm up to 1 myself.
Yep.
I've got 1 card to draw, which will be capture enemy outpost, 8 points if I control the objective in your deployment zone.
Nice.
Big swing if I can pull it off.
That's a big card. So I should have 55 points in total.
Okay, I think we're gonna get clever, crafty, tactical over here. So, doctrines. Thank you, Mr. Siegs. This would be the turn to pop them. I think I'm gonna go for. So I can choose fall back and shoot, fall back, or advance and charge, or advance and shoot. Is that what?
You know what I'm gonna do as well?
Could you pull the doctrines really quick just so I can refresh my options?
And do you want to pull up? Do you mind pulling up the Tyranid once per game shadow?
Oh, Scary.
Yes,
no.
I think this is the time I do it. To be honest, I think
this is the time.
I think this is the key turn to just put the nail in the coffin.
No nails in my coffin, Mr. Scary.
When is it? Is it? Yeah. When is it? In either player's command phase. You know what? It's in any part of the command phase.
So you'll wait?
So I'm going to wait, see what happens.
Okay. So I can either shoot in advance, fall back and charge, or advance and charge. There's no fall back and shoot, unfortunately. I would like to fall back and charge.
No, you can fall back, shoot, and declare a charge.
Oh, I missed that. Thank you. Yeah. So that would be really useful right here.
Yeah.
I think that is where I'm going to end up using it. So I'm going to pop fall back and
shoot and
charge.
Okay.
And then in terms of who is going to get my Oath of Moment, what is the defense on these 3 little bad boys right here?
They're like a mini lictor. Do you mind pulling up the
leaping lictors?
Leapers for me? They're actually a variant of the Hormigaunt, an evolution of the Hormigaunt.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, I know.
They don't look
Pretty
like a
cool.
Hormigaunt.
So they have T5. That's actually not bad.
pretty good.
4 ups, 3 wounds, and a 4 up save. And they do have always fights first. Oh, they also have infiltrators. I could have totally used that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so in that case, I think I'm going to... This unit can probably shoot all of this away. I need to recharge them, though. What's the OC of a Ripper?
0.
0.
They do not have OC.
Okay, so I think this can just die to shooting. I can charge the Rippers and probably kill them, or charge the Gaunts. Figure that out. He seems like last cannon bait. Does he have invulnerable save?
I believe so. 4 up, I think.
Probably.
Yeah.
And then these, of course, can get involved this way. I'm gonna put the rerolls to wound onto. I think the leaping. No, not the leaping lictors. It's such a tough choice.
I love that I'm making you think.
I don't love it. I don't love it.
It's like, I just wanted to hang out on a Wednesday and not have to think
not to do stuff today.
I waited till he did 2 streams. And
Yeah, this is the third stream of the day over here. Let's go for the Gaunts here. I think they are the threat of all threats. Maybe, I guess.
Yummy.
The Terminators could instead go this way, get this, kill this thing, but then I lose that flank. I can't do that. We're gonna put reroll wounds on the Leaping Lictors.
Okay, makes sense. Is that it for your command phase?
That's it for my command phase.
You owe me a battle shock test on the Flamers and on your Reaver.
Okay, the Reaver Lieutenant is fine. The 2 Infernus Marines are fine.
Okay, and now it will be Shadow in the Warp Time.
Okay.
Everything on the table has to take a battle shock test at -1 to your roll.
Terminators, love it. Apothecary
fails.
probably fails.
Yeah,
The Reaver Lieutenant
fails.
fails. Great. The Infernus Marines,
Fail.
the Stern Guard, pass. And the Dreadnought, passes. Maybe not. Let's
Yeah,
start
do you mind
Dreadnought's
checking the leadership on the Dreadnought?
Minus
Okay, I need
1,
some
too.
tokens. Give me some tokens. Give me some
Well,
tokens.
I think it's easier if we say who passed.
Okay,
let's say the
actually, that's
Terminators passed. And,
Terminator's pass, which is
and
actually big.
The Stern Guard passed.
so far. And the
And-
Dreadnought is leadership.
6, which passes at -1. So let's put a token on that
So
bad boy.
close. Hey, well, that was good, though.
That
I
was
got
good.
2 of your units to stop. I really wanted the Terminators to fail. That was like the key one
Right.
that I wanted you to fail.
I don't know if there's another marker somewhere. I think I'm actually gonna change my target, if that's okay, to the Gaunts for my reroll wounds. The Gaunts right in front of my Dreadnought.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Thank you. Okay, so let's move these Infernus Marines before we fall back from the big, scary...
Well, it's a monster, so it can shoot out of combat, my
Oh,
good sir.
it sure can. It sure can.
Yeah.
Well, you can do that if you
Yep,
want.
I am going to.
He is going
Before
to.
you even move.
Oh,
I'm gonna
before
do
I
it
move.
Before
Sure,
you
so
even move.
Let's see if I'm still there.
So you don't,
Might
so you
change
don't
my
get
mind.
any
Yeah.
like,
Nope.
so you don't get cover.
No
or
cover.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, it does it? Okay.
Oh, even better.
7
7.
more. 1, 2, 3. Man,
Oh,
I
so
love
you're
these
saying I
things.
couldn't have wasted my 2 CP on that reroll for the 3 up. It was a 4.
3s. Take 6 at -1.
Poor Infernus
Go, Neuro
Marines.
Tyrant.
Infernus Marines
2 more
down.
dead.
That's all of them. Oh,
Yes,
no.
yes.
Okay, this does change my plan quite a little bit.
Excellent.
Quite a little bit. Okay.
Also, if that Reaver wants to fall back, he is battle shocked, which means he'll have to take a desperate breakout test.
So tell me what that means in terms of...
So you basically roll a dice for each model that's falling back, and on a 1 or 2, they just die.
Oh, they just die,
They
you
just
said.
die.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yep.
Lovely. Didn't need life.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't forget, he won't be able to shoot.
No,
So, yeah.
he'll end up shooting this way, I
Oh, yeah,
guess.
that way. And you can shoot into combat as well. So
Oh,
you
'cause he's a
can
monster.
shoot, but it's just -1 to hit if you want to shoot the Neuro
Did you say
Tyrant as
he
well.
does have an invulnerable save?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah. He's got a force field. Do you not see the video, you know?
I've seen the video. I've seen.
He has a 4-up invulnerable save and toughness 8.
Toughness 8.
Mm-hmm.
I think... Carnifex is scary. I think these guys are going to come this way, actually.
Yeah, makes sense.
Come this way a little bit.
Let's get involved.
Yep.
Yes, yeah, fallback, shoot, and
he's
charge,
gonna
which is going to
come-
be really useful for the Terminators.
Get engaged for me.
That's like the big one.
The Terminators are going to move.
Wait, did this Dreadnought move here?
He moved a little bit.
Okay, and those guys there?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to move my gaunts.
Oh, you can move your gaunts. How far?
D6 inches.
6 inches. Okay.
Okay.
Learning together.
Yeah.
2 inches.
So I'm
Not
just
super
gonna-
exciting.
Actually, yeah, thank you. They can still charge,
They
so
sure
I am
can.
going to go ahead and just
Get a little
move
further away.
2 inches further backwards to make
Nice.
sure that the charge is potentially hard.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, I'm going to just get back to moving these Terminators.
I do like that thing is pretty cool. I really wanted those Terminators to have to take a desperate breakout test. Oh, that would have been so much fun.
No.
That would have been so good.
They don't need that, no.
Now those gaunts are going to move as well because they
Oh,
can.
they move too. Scary
That's
stop.
right. They're going to
Scary
go
stop. 5 inches.
backwards. So they're actually going to make sure that you can't see them with most of your guns here.
Oh, Scary. Wow.
And they're just going to hide. So
You are so annoying. Why are you like
yes.
this?
Yes. Hide, my little pretties, hide. So only 2 Stormbolters can see them.
Yeah, yeah.
Excellent.
There's so much back and forth in 40K.
I love
Let's
it.
take the desperate escape. From
Oh,
this
1 or 2, he
lieutenant.
dies.
He's
Kill
living.
him.
He lives.
Oh, no.
Go over here and get engaged, my friend.
He can't. He is battle shocked.
He doesn't count for engage?
No, he does not.
Oh, unit is qualifying if it's not battle shocked. Oh my god, Scary, no! No.
My good. I love that mechanic. Is actually clutch at like a key moment. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
Not gonna lie. Okay, let's fix this. This is bad. Let's fix this. Let's shoot the charge is gonna get harder and harder, but I think that's okay. We'll shoot the twin las cannon at the leaping lictors, the twin missile at the leaping lictors, and the storm bolter at these gaunts.
Okay, makes sense.
Twin las cannon at the leaping lictors. 2 hits.
Nice.
Strength 12.
T5.
1 wound.
1 wound. And they're
They are
they're
not. I
not.
switched it to those
Switched
gaunts.
it to the gaunts.
Yeah.
It's AP3, right?
AP3.
So I do not get a save.
So D6 plus 2 will Isegai. 2
Plop.
crack missile shots. Reroll hits because it started as a full
Correct.
unit. 2 hits. Strength 10 is 2s. 2 AP2s.
I get 6s
6
here.
ups. Oh, he fails
How
them
much
both.
damage? Oh, 2 each.
No, crack
No.
missiles are D6 plus
Okay, D6.
1, I believe. First one will kill. Second one, let me check
Kills.
if it's plus 1.
If it's plus 1,
If it's
will
plus
kill.
1, it'll kill.
Bah.
It is D6. It is alive at 1 wound.
Yes! Go, little leaper!
And the Stormbolter from the Dreadnought at the gaunts.
This one alive here.
Reroll hits, they're full. Will be 3 hits. And then 2 Seal of Oath, 3 wounds on the gaunts.
3 wounds on 5s, apparently. So 3 go down. I will make sure that,
Gets harder and harder.
yeah, makes it hard for you to engage that unit.
So it looks like I've got 2 that can see you and 1 cannot. The 1 that cannot will shoot the Neuro Tyrant, and the
Yep.
2 that can will shoot the gaunts.
Cool. Do you have one of them? Do you kill the heavy bolter?
And I killed the Heavy Bolter. I told you, I don't want that guy.
Yep.
Reroll hits will be 6
Nicely
hits.
done.
And then 3s to wound on
You
your
should
gaunts.
get
And then reroll wounds, 1 devastating wound, and then 5 armor saves.
no AP on these?
Uh,
No, they're AP1.
String or
They're
AP1, yeah,
But
so-
I am covered there,
Yep.
so I will get a 5 up still.
Yep.
So 5 ups. And 1, so 4, 5.
5 after the
1, 2, 3, 4,
mortal
5.
Nice.
Oh, they have an emblem.
So you'd get
And -1 to be hit.
Minus
But that
one.
doesn't matter.
It
You
doesn't
hit me all the time anyway. So 6 up invul on the 2 that I probably wouldn't have been able to. Nope, they died anyway.
and then
Thank you
take
for the
6 up
reminder,
back.
by
Yep.
the way.
Beautiful, beautiful. Appreciate that. Okay, so what's the defense on the Neuro Tyrant? Now that we're here. Oh, I have the one guy shooting.
He's T8, 4 up invul.
Toughness 8 for up invul. Oh,
Yeah,
he's
and
like
how many
super tough.
wounds there, Siegs? 9 wounds.
He's like not gonna die.
He's a hive tyrant. He's literally a hive tyrant with brains.
It doesn't look like a high tyrant. Here is the 2 shots on the stern guard. 2 hits. One mortal wound.
Just a mortal. That's
Yeah.
it. I don't think it has a feel no pain.
Nope.
Okay, so I just take a wound. He's down to 8 remaining.
Nice. Okay, so here I've got 3 Stormbolter, 2 Stormbolters will shoot him.
Don't forget, I'm not towering.
You're not towering.
Yeah.
What does that matter?
So it means that this is a ruin, so you can't see me.
Even though you're touching it, or is that
Correct. You have to be wholly within to be able to see through a ruin and into it. Yes.
Okay. So he can't shoot. He can't shoot. These 2 Stormbolters can shoot here. I've got an Assault Cannon that can go there if I want, or Stormbolters that can go there if I want. I'll do 2 Stormbolters and an Assault Cannon and call that good.
Okay.
So here's the 2 Stormbolters, or 2 more shots.
This is into the gaunts.
This is the Gaunts.
Okay.
Into the Gaunts, I am not +1 to hit. And 3s to wound. Will be 3 wounds on the Gaunts.
Okay. They no AP here.
No AP.
So 5 ups.
5 ups.
And I lose 2, so I will just kill the 2
Make it a little harder.
up front. Although you get free rerolls to charge.
They
so
sure
that's not
do.
bad.
And then here's the Assault Cannon on those Rippers. They've got 5 hits.
Yep.
And strain 6 will be 4 armor saves.
No devastating wounds here, and AP nothing. So 5s as well. That'll kill 4 more. Which will
That's the
oh,
Rippers.
that's into that squad. I think. Do you mind checking how many wounds Rippers have?
Probably 3 or 4. I don't think it's 2.
You did 4 wounds, so Rippers have 4 wounds. Okay, you kill a Ripper base.
Cool.
So
So
do Rippers have endless multitude? Can you check for me?
No.
They do not. Okay.
I think we're going to go to the charge phase here. I'm going to
Okay.
start with the big one, Apothecary into Rippers here.
Yep.
Maybe I'll hit it. 6 is a no-go.
Nope.
Let's start with the Stern Guard going into these 2 Gaunts. Need a
Yep.
far one.
They do.
7 I don't think is doing it.
I believe not.
Nope, I need to roll an 8. And then if the Dreadnought kicks it, it could then, if he successfully kicks them both, he could consolidate back to the objective.
He could. He could even use a really cool stratagem called Tank Shock.
What does Tank Shock work, Scary?
So you pick one of the Dreadnought close combat weapons, or one of the vehicle's close combat weapons after doing the charge.
So the armored feet.
That's right. So you would roll 1d6 for each strength pip. So that's 7
So
dice.
7 dice. for
And
strength
because
7.
you're higher than my toughness, right?
Let's pull
No, higher than my strength. So since you're higher than my
So until the end
my
of
toughness. If you're higher than my toughness, roll an additional 2. So you would be rolling 9
9
dice, and for every 5 up, you would just do a mortal wound to my unit as he just brute
so
forces
glad
him
you
way
reminded
in.
me of that. We're going to do it.
Yep.
He charges in 6 inches.
That should make it. Yeah,
Is
he
within
does.
7. Doesn't make base. Perfect.
That's right. Is he within 6 if he does that?
he's
No,
not.
he wouldn't be able to go back to the objective,
Thought I
though.
could.
What's up to you? You would have pre-measured
I
this
would've-
before
right,
you do
right,
anything. However, if you do roll high enough, you have to base me.
That's true. So
Right?
yeah, and that would make it even harder. I'll stick
So-
with it since I made the move.
Okay.
That sounds cool.
Yep.
Over here, and then the Terminators.
I think
are
you
gonna-
use Tank Shock now.
Oh, thank you. So we're
Yep.
gonna spend our command point for Tank Shock.
Yep.
I roll 7 dice because I'm strength 7 plus 2 because I'm stronger.
That's actually
than
great
your
because if you
toughness.
do not kill them,
They're gonna heal.
they just come back.
Yeah, that's
You
really-
need to kill them dead.
Would like to kill this unit. 5 ups. We got mortal
you
wounds.
Tank
they're
Shock
dead.
the heck out of that unit. Dead.
Got him.
Nicely
good.
done.
All right.
Nicely done.
So then these Terminators are gonna get to go, and I think they want to multi-charge. But that could lead to me feeling. I think I'm just gonna go for these Gaunts.
Yep, and they also have a free reroll, which isn't a strat. It's just built into their rules.
5 will make it.
Yep, then whoever can base to base has to
He
base to
doesn't
base.
get in. He gets into base. He does not.
Nick smartly not going for the combo charge here because he definitely doesn't want to just be completely left out in the open,
He will
essentially.
get closer there.
They have a rule to Rippers? They have the Aura one. Yeah, I do know that one. Yes.
What is?
Yeah, we were talking about how they have your OC.
If they're in
Yeah,
engagement range, right?
we did have a talk about that.
But you don't have enough CP to heroic intervene, so they're just.
I do not. That's 5. That's I think my Neurotyrant is just better shooting you than
Yeah, I think
I think
it's
he's
the only
just-
thing that does damage.
He's just incredible. He's just sitting there just murdering everything.
He will try the long charge because
Yep.
he did fall back in charge
Yep.
onto the leaper.
Yeah.
7, I don't think makes it.
No. And he is Battle Shock, so even if you had the CP, you couldn't use it on him.
That's true.
Yeah.
So let's do the fight phase here.
Okay, so you fight first, which means
Terminator's coming in.
yeah.
3 inches like this, 3 inches like this, 3 inches like this. He'll stay right over here. And then he can't get into base, so he'll just stay right over here and hold that objective for me, because you're not within 3 with this guy.
He's OC0.
He's OC0.
I cannot hold objectives with the Rippers.
Even better, even better.
Yeah.
So he'll come like this and just hold it like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's pull up the Terminator stats.
So 4 of them will get to fight here with their power fists.
Yep. Should get the gaunts, but you never know. They're so slippery.
You never know. There's no rerolls or anything here because they're not their oath of moment. You don't get modifiers to hit rolls, so you just hit on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. The fact they get to hit on with power fists on 3s is pretty good. Yeah.
Hitting on 3s, good hits. That's the hard part. Wounding on 2s.
Yep.
Say that's the hard part, but we've all
We've all been there.
They're gone.
Okay. I think you killed enough.
Yeah. The gaunts are gone, down,
Dead.
dog out of here.
Nicely done.
So can't really consolidate in meaningful direction, so I'll stand still. I could go towards the objective I already have, but my goal is to push this objective forward down the line.
It would have been really, really nice to make them OC0 right now.
Yeah, that could have been game right there, to be honest.
Would have been clutch.
So that is going to bring us to the end of our turn. I'm going to kick these objectives and score these points.
That one wound left.
He has one left, that's right. So I've got engaged in all fronts on 1, 2, 3 quarters. So
he is battle shocked.
He's battle shocked, so I don't count for that.
And then just make sure that these guys.
No, I think that's going to cost me right there.
18, so they have to be down.
No,
here.
yeah, because that wasn't counting for them.
Yep.
So that's not ideal. Not scoring secondaries here. I do get to kick the objectives. I'll kick this one 6.
Yep. Now you're pushing up the flank with the with the Terminators. Nice, nice.
And that is going to be it. You can kick your soccer ball with the Carnifex.
I'm definitely going to kick the soccer ball with the Carnifex, and I'm going to essentially move it up this way.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be coming around, so you might as well keep the objective near him.
Yep.
There you go, pushing the servo skulls. In my case, it would be a nice big like spore mine of some sort. You know, just like edging it forward. It'd morph into a spore mine.
More spore ball.
Oh man, this has been a crazy fun game. Okay.
Yes. So this is your 4th turn.
Well, so did you score anything?
I don't score any of these.
Do you want to get rid of any?
I think I'm gonna hold on to capture enemy outpost. This is worth a lot of points to me if I just get there with something. I think I'm gonna drop engage in all fronts to get a point. I wish I'd done that a turn earlier, but you live and learn.
You could always wait till you have the CP, and once per game, use the 2 CP this time to redraw a card. So you could like draw one, get rid of the one you don't want.
I might still do that.
Right. So it's still an option. But we're moving at the end of battle round 3 though, is when we have a chance to potentially do our gambit.
That's true. My primary score is terrible.
Right.
I might look at
You're
these
right.
notes.
I'm just saying, look at the gambit, see what you got.
Let's
if you have a
see.
decent amount of units, you could potentially do it. So the way this works, you have your 4 cards for gambit. You have to remove the card that says proceed as planned. So that one gets removed. Then you have to shuffle basically the cards and just don't look at it, but just remove one randomly. Don't look at it.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said don't look at it.
I literally just said it.
He did.
Here, don't look at it.
I'm
just remove a
reading.
card. Okay, perfect. Now I put the proceed as planned card back in.
Yeah?
And I randomly pick one of these.
Not randomly. You can choose.
Yes, I
can
choose. Secretly is what I meant to say.
Secretly.
And then I get to put it down like this. Boop. Okay, so I am ready. And now you get to do the same.
How does this work? Do this turn. Oh, man. I'm going to do this just because it sounds cool.
Well, especially when you're like down on points, if you like have a chance of potentially doing something.
Yeah.
But one of them has to be removed potentially,
yeah.
so you don't know what it is.
Well, I can know, but you can't.
Yes, I don't know which one it is, but you can pick one of the
Didn't
ones
pull
you
the
want.
one that I was reading, so that's good.
Nice.
That's not good. Okay.
Famous last words. That's not good.
I think I've got my strategy.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we both reveal them. I'm going to proceed as planned.
I'm going to proceed as planned.
Okay,
I know,
fair enough.
I
You're
know.
like,
I was thinking
whatever.
about doing a gambit, but there's a lot of words on those cards, you know?
You're like, it's too much reading.
It's a lot of reading to do.
Fine. So we proceed as planned, which means he's just having fun.
Yeah, well, I'd have.
Well, you never know. In a team-based environment,
And also,
like,
if you
in all
really-
seriousness, like
if-
in a
yeah.
team-based environment, if you understand how the gambits work and
Yeah.
you sort of like put yourself in a position where you could use them with
Mm-hmm.
practice, and you just need to not necessarily win, but lower the amount of difference in points.
Right.
It gives you a chance to do
Or it's
something
like,
about it.
especially same thing, if you really are losing by so much where the game is like predictably you are going to lose if the course of action continues, why not try for 30 points out of nowhere?
Right, exactly. So, but key is understanding like how it works.
I'm going to get 30
specifically,
points out of nowhere with just these Terminators.
I know. I've already used my battle shocking thing, but all the units you have on the board except for him and him are battle shocked. Okay. So attempting target. You have to pick one of the objectives in No Man's Land, and I have to try to score it.
Let's take a look.
Yeah,
think
don't
I'm
do
gonna
it,
go
don't
with
do it.
that one.
Ah, boo. And storm a hostile objective. So control one or more objective markers that were controlled by my opponent. So I have to try and take away that
This one. Oh, this is great. All
Yeah.
right, Maelstorms are coming into my favor
Yeah,
now.
so in that case, because did I get my command point? And your turn, I used it on an Overwatch, I think. Okay, so I'm going to hold on to them. I need to. There's nothing much I can do about that. And I need a battle shock test on my
Your Leaping Lictor.
leaping lictors. However, I'm not within,
Synapse range?
wait, unless it's 12 inches for him. No, he's out.
He's out, okay.
So high is good.
That's pretty high.
Okay, that's okay. I'm okay with that. And that's it for that's it for that.
Nice. Yeah, Flamer, I get it.
Sure, let's go. So Mr. Carnifex, he moves, is it 10 inches for the Carnifex?
8 inches. 8 inches.
inches?
He's not that fast.
Okay,
He's
so
slowed
you can
down
go
a
like
little
right here.
bit. Remember, you can't stand on the objective.
Oh, that's right. So I have to be behind
Yeah,
it.
you move block yourself a little, don't you?
You know, I'm going to advance this Carnifex.
Oh, yeah, he's taking
because
a stroll.
he does have advanced guns.
12 inches?
So 12 inches. So from the back of this guy's base, which will be the furthest or whatever, like this, to the back.
he would
So-
clear it.
And
Okay,
if
he's
you
here, he's
clickety,
scary, I
clickety,
get
clickety,
it.
clickety.
I do get it.
Rawr. And I'm going to make sure you can't see him for an Overwatch.
Right.
However, you potentially can just like... I'm going to remain stationary with my leaper.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that makes sense, Scar.
Do not want to give you any extra stuff there. And then they're just going to... Whoop.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
They're going to go back there. And we're starting to get to like the I don't have much stuff left
Gain one
point
more
of the whole
CP
game.
for start of your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the start of the turn, you did get one. You had 0 at the end of your turn. You had 0. So you go.
No, because I ditched the...
Oh, you ditched one. Okay, cool. My apologies.
Oh, good.
So gonna flame you.
Yeah. Yeah, you sure are.
Yeah, go Neuro Tyrant. Actually, no. He can see all of them, so he's gonna go first because he can't see.
Is it weapon assault?
It is.
Nice.
Yeah, D6 plus 3 shots. Oh. D6 plus 3 shots.
8 whole shots.
Plasma death.
It's pretty good.
He hasn't gotten into combat yet. I feel that's where he would be awesome.
Yeah.
Hits on 4s. He could kill Tyranids. Wounds on 2s because from 8 at AP 2.
3.
3 at AP 2.
5 ups.
Yeah, burn one. Burn.
Get killed in the turn.
Does
No,
that-
no. They're not 2 damage.
Oh,
Just
they're
one
not 2 damage. Just 1
Just 1 damage
damage.
each.
Oh, it
Yep.
don't matter.
Okay. Cool. Just 1 damage. Neuro Tyrant.
Road Oh, 3
3.
shots.
Only 3. I'm not going to CP reroll that.
You're not? Oh, sorry. Have mercy.
Oh,
it
only
can't
one.
kill my whole unit.
Get wrecked.
But it can sure not even try.
Oh, he does.
Oh,
Well,
he
by the
does.
way, you owe me another Battle Shock test at -1 because of the Screamer Killer.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
Battle Shock.
No,
It's
you're fine.
good.
They're okay. The Stern Guard are like, we are veterans.
Battle Shock is quite a factor for like these 2-man Space Marines floating
I
around.
don't have much else.
Yeah?
So I'm going to declare charge with my Neuro Tyrant into your dude.
Yeah, you sure are.
Yeah, do you want to Overwatch me with anything?
No, I'm good.
Alright,
Yeah.
Right.
5 inches.
inches.
Not going to be
So
too
I'm going to go
powerful.
just over here. Boop, like so.
Boop, boop.
All right, these are just tokens apparently. Go, Neuro Tyrant. Yes,
Yep.
5 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Do you mind pulling him up again?
Yeah.
I want to see if his bonus is only when he's leading a unit. Because there's a lot of really interesting abilities. While this
this
model
is
is leading a unit,
Yeah, and when
he
he-
gets +1 to hit.
Even though his unit was there, because it was
Yeah.
destroyed, he's now a solo operative again.
And if the target is battle shocked, which you are, but in this case he has no unit to lead, it would be +1 to wound. So sadly, that's not going to happen right now.
Right.
But I do get 6 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Very nice.
And winning on 3s.
3
So
wounds.
3 at no AP
No
here.
AP, you say? Oh, he's
I
not here
will
for that today.
take you.
I have 5 feeling pain.
Oh, so take 2 plus
Plus the 3 wounds I'd taken already.
plus the 3.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
So,
He might actually be a little harder to kill.
no, he
He's
died.
still dead. Okay. Cool. And he is battle shocked, so even with that last failed save, you couldn't re-roll it
Yep.
because he is battle shocked as well. Now, because I can't get onto an objective,
Or within 3 of a unit.
or within 3 inches of a unit, I cannot, or within 1 inch, so within engagement range of a unit, I cannot consolidate or do anything by neuroturn. I'm just going to sit there
Sit right there.
and do exactly what it does. And that's it. I don't know if they could have done like a long bomb charge. Do you mind if I roll that?
Roll it
I
up.
think
Roll it
I
up.
need
yeah.
an 11.
If you hit a big one, you hit a big one.
I don't know what it does.
Not a 5.
That's just going to springboard you onto my objective, which makes me sad.
Makes me a little happy, to be honest.
However, at the end of the turn, I will score another 15 points for primary, bring my total up to 45 points out of 50.
Yeah, I
primary
feel like
scoring.
primary has gotten away with me once he lost to Servo Skull. What's really interesting is the
Yeah.
last time I played the Servo Skull mission, it was a totally different deployment style, different armies. I was playing Eldar, it was much faster, so if one of the sides got away from me, I would just recover.
Right.
Now I'm slow Space Marines, a side got away from me, 45 Scary.
I am going to get rid of a tempting target, however.
Oh, you don't think you're going to get that one?
No, well, yes, I'm not going to get that one.
Well.
But it means that if you hold other objectives that I can potentially get, it
could
means
still
that I
get
can.
Storm
And I will
Hostile.
get a command point, which will bring me up to 2 command points remaining.
One more thing at the end of the turn, though, we do get to move these
We
objectives.
do. I'm going to let you move yours first, of course.
Sure won't know which direction I'm going.
Yep.
There you go.
And I'm going to make sure that I just stay within your deployment zone here and just within 3 inches of him. Now I'm making sure that I can potentially move it outside of your deployment zone with a move, just in case there's like a card that I get that says hold an objective in no man's land or whatever, so I can potentially move it into no man's land and then score it that way as well.
Right.
But
Very,
that
very
is
clever.
it. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to draw a tactical card, and it's going to be bring it down, kill that Carnifex. Well,
No, it's well, yes, I guess.
or
this.
the Neurotype, or
Yeah.
both.
Yeah.
Okay.
That counts as points.
And I have to select my Seal of
You do
Oath
go
and
up to
take some
3
battle
command
shocks.
points.
Oh, up to 3, thank you.
Yeah.
So the 2-man is battle shocked
They
again.
are now. No, first time they've been.
Oh,
They've
first
been
time.
tossing.
Okay, that's not good.
Yep.
That's the only one I have to take, though.
That's
One
right.
CP auto pass battle
Yeah.
shock. Let's do that.
Okay,
Let's
I
pass
like
the
it.
battle shock. Okay.
They're like, nope.
That's
we're
an
good.
important one to do. Thank you. All right, so I think for Seal of Oath,
That's where you moved it. Okay.
can I realistically blow up this Carnifex and hold this objective? If I just move 8 inches back, I can I see through the ruin or no?
Yeah. Now it's true line of sight at that point.
Okay,
so
so
like
yeah.
even like your guns, you can flip it, and it's still from model to model.
Okay, so then he could come back here. These two dudes can come here, and they would need to hit a 5-inch charge, swivel around the thing if I don't make base, and I'll try to not make base by using coherency tricks. Unless I roll a very far charge, then I'd have to kill you in close combat, which is totally doable.
I only have 1 wound left on him.
You only have one wound left.
Yes. He does have always fights first as well, though.
Oh, so he could kill me.
Mm-hmm.
How good is he at combat?
I don't know. Could we get the leapers pulled up, please?
Make sure you pick your open one.
Yeah,
That's what I'm selecting.
He's like pre-measuring and stuff. You also have a doctrine.
I can pick a doctrine again.
Advance and charge or advance and shoot.
We're going to pick advance and charge and problem solve that right there.
Okay,
Cool.
Makes sense. Not the Neurotyrant, the Leapers. There you go. So they have 6 attacks each at 3s to hit, strength 5 minus 1. 1 damage.
Not bad.
Yeah.
But we are going to advance and charge. So, advancing these two Stern Guard who are not battle shocked. It's going to be 9 inches, which I think will be really good for just making.
That's
this
also really
charge.
good for their bolters, because their bolters are also assault.
That's true.
Because you did not take the combi weapon, you took the bolter. So they can potentially advance and also shoot. I only have 1 wound, so if you shoot him and kill him, you will not get to charge.
That's true. I don't think I'm going to shoot him, but I am going to try to dodge your Overwatch for the first time ever.
Well, I can Overwatch you before you move,
Oh, would you like to do that?
which is exactly what I'm going
Which
to
is
be
exactly what he's gonna do. Oh,
That
yeah.
Neurotyrant has been
Right.
money.
Right.
So 2d6 hits.
Guy's making good use of that Overwatch.
Yeah, I think I've used it every single
opportunity. I've lost so many Space Marines to this model.
Yep.
Did not account for that in my planning
Yep.
in this game.
3s. Okay, so that'd be
A lot.
6 at -1. Burn the Stern Guard. Burn him. Yes.
Oh, this is gonna screw my plan up big time. Huge time.
They are battle shocked as well, so you cannot CP reroll anything.
No, because I
against
spent the
them.
one
Oh,
CP.
you spent the CP.
I'm gonna
yes.
CP reroll. I really
Okay,
am.
nice.
I really am.
Oh,
really
doing
am.
it again, I thought.
Oh, we're alive!
Oh,
We've got
no.
one guy left. Screw you, Scary. Okay.
I'm trying to make you just, like, internalize the pain.
We're gonna advance these Terminators.
Yep.
Oh, not very
6
far.
inches,
Not
okay,
very
okay.
far.
Can you re-roll the advance roll with them?
I think it's just
Just the
charges.
charges? Okay, okay.
But the charge is pretty easy still. It's a
Not
5.
bad. It's pretty
5
close.
with the reroll. It's,
Yeah.
Oh, can't stand on that.
That's a weird, like,
It's
it
gonna
takes
take
time
some
to get
getting
used to
it,
that,
for
for sure. Yeah.
Now, the power sword's not particularly useful, so he's going to try to hold that objective on his way in. Those power for swinging. The Dreadnought would like to kick this thing a little bit.
Yep.
Shoot that Carnifex. I never picked my Seal of Oath target. What's his toughness and what's his toughness?
So toughness 8 on the Neuro Tyrant, and toughness 9 on the Screamer Killer with a 2-up save.
Tough. 10 wounds. And this thing is a 4 pinball toughness 8. You said, what is the
Correct.
strength of a Power Fist? 8 still?
Strength 8, I believe, for a Power Fist. Yep.
But he can't fall back and do anything.
You just sit in combat
Just
and
in
shoot
combat
you.
and flame me. That's
whatever.
Terminator life. I'm going to choose the Carnifex.
Yep, makes sense.
And we are going to advance the Apothecary. 12 inches.
Nice.
Nice.
Where is he going?
He's good.
He's going to try and kill some stuffs or get into places.
The Terminators can get a second strat for free once per game.
They can.
Second strap for 3 once per game. That's a Terminator rule.
No, that's the captain.
That's the
Right?
captain.
That he used it already for the.
Oh, yeah, I've used that on the
He used
heroic
it for the counter charge.
Yep. Okay, so we'll just go
For
to...
the heroic intervention, which
Yeah.
is what it's called now. Yeah.
We'll go to the shooting phase. Dreadnought, las cannons at the Carnifex.
Yep. Now, because of how this is angled, I am getting the benefits of cover as well,
Nice.
which is going to be good.
2's to hit because you're not wounded.
Nope.
3's to wound.
You did make that the
Seal of Oath. 2
oh,
wounds.
good thing it's the seal
yeah.
of oath.
Or not, just 1.
AP3.
AP3.
So I go down to a 1 plus save.
Yeah, and then up
so
to a 4 plus.
2, 3, 4 up. 4 up save. Nice.
Scary with the pass. 2
Nice.
missile launcher shots. Reroll hits. 2 hits.
Hits on 2s normally?
Because you're not wounded yet.
Oh, that's right. It's rerolls. No, so the 2 doesn't hit. You hit on 3s, right?
It's rerolls both says you Okay.
Yeah, so you just have to reroll one more
So
hit
reroll
roll.
one more hit
so
roll.
now you
Does
hit.
hit,
Yeah,
and then
perfect.
this is the reroll to that wound roll. 2 wounds, AP2.
Okay, so these would be on 3s.
Yes.
That Screamer Killer loving life right now.
Not a fan of that. Here's
Nom,
the
nom,
twin
nom, nom,
Stormbolter. Everyone knows this is where the action is. It's only 2 shots. 2 hits though. Reroll wounds. 1 armor save.
2 up save. He's okay.
Okay.
I'm loving the Screamer Killer. He's not my pet. He's my favorite.
He's doing
favorite
really
pet.
well for you. Let's go to that charge phase. Terminator slamming straight into this guy.
I wish I could Overwatch you again.
I'm sure you do. 6 will make it.
You will make it.
6 will make it.
Go, Gadget, Neuro Tyrant!
So he will make base.
Ah, this Neuro Tyrant is awesome.
He could
I
definitely
love it.
survive this, which is a bit unfortunate, but what are you going to do?
You have to do what you do. You know?
Just do what you do. 6, 6.
This has been a crazy game.
It really has.
It's been awesome. I've enjoyed this really a lot.
This
I
has
hope
been-
everybody has to. Let us know in
I
the
think
comments.
so. I feel like if we're having fun, how can they not be having fun?
Yeah.
It's once per battle.
Oh yeah. So you
this is
can
once per battle.
potentially use a different one again. Nice.
What would a different one be? Whatever. He's going to charge here.
Okay.
7 is good.
Well, I'm gonna get to fight you first there, eh? Okay.
That's going to be tight.
That's gonna be
gonna
an
tight.
interesting little combat right there. That's good. That is a big combat.
That's a huge
That's a
one.
big
That's a
combat.
huge
It's
one.
funny how it's like just 2 little crap
That's-
models.
That's what this game is creating. A lot of unique interactions that you just wouldn't think of. Definitely not the way 9th plays, to be honest.
However, it's fights first, and I'm the defending player, I get to pick the first fight.
Sure do.
And because the leapers have fights first, he gets to fight you first. Now I'm just spinning him, not that he moves, it's just because it looks cooler when he's facing his enemy.
Yeah, appreciate you saying that. 6 damage ones coming my way. Matt
6.
says it'll be close.
Hits on 3s.
Hits on 3s.
Hits on 3s. Can you pull up the stats for it, please?
The Leaping Lictor.
Come on. Okay.
3 hits.
Okay, what's the
Okay, I
strength
like
there?
that.
Strength
Strength
5.
5's
So
AP
3s
1.
again at AP 1.
Oh, it's going to be close.
I know.
Oh,
I
one
only
wound!
have 1 CP.
He lives! Oh, you can CP it. I'm sorry. Quick
I
roll
don't. I
back.
only have 1
You
CP.
only have one. That's
I
right. You can't
cannot-
CP
I
it.
cannot do anything.
Mr. C, could you pull up my Stern Guard Sergeant in this momentous occasion here?
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, oh, pal. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm terrified.
As you should be.
I'm terrified.
Stern Guard Sergeant only has close combat
just
weapons.
4 attacks.
4 attacks, though.
Yeah, they're more of a shooting unit.
Hits on 3s.
Okay, I'm
Wounds
toughness
on
5.
5s. We got an armor save!
5.
Risk it for the biscuits, Kari! 1
Is
to
it?
4.
It's a 5 up, is it? Oh, it's a 4. 4 up.
1
Oh.
4 4 50-50.
Let's go!
50-50. Oh, he fails the 50-50.
Oh,
We're
come
gonna score
on.
some points
No,
today.
I don't want you to score any points.
We're going 3 inches this
sad.
away. My objective today.
That's 8 points.
That sure is.
Oh no.
Okay, let's go over
This was
here.
my wound marker there.
3 inches this way.
Sad face. That
He'll
was
get in
really
base.
good.
He'll get in base. He'll get in base. He will come to the limit of holding this. And then he will get in base there. And then let's see if that's a legal position. So 3
Yep.
and 2. Yep.
And
then-
remember, it's base to base for model that's in base to base to be able to attack.
Yep.
Now.
So he was able to get there.
Okay.
So we got four
Excellent.
Terminators plus the captain.
I love it.
So here's the 3 power fists. 4 power fists.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. I don't think there's any strats here.
Nothing there.
And wounding on 4s
That's right.
will be 2 wounds.
4 up in marble saves from my Neuro Tyrant,
Takes
taking 2
2
damage
damage.
from the power fist. Down
And
to
then
6 remaining.
the Relic Blade on my captain. Hitting on 2s.
Nice.
Awesome. And I believe he
Winning on
has,
5s though, strength 6.
Does the Relic Weapon has no rules? Okay. 5.
It's just 2 damage, strength
Yep.
5 AP2. 2 damage.
No wounds. Not particularly
Neuro
awesome.
Tyrant.
And we'll just consolidate like so and base him up.
Yep.
No big deal there.
I get to fight you back
You sure do.
with my Neuro Tyrant. Neuro Tyrant is going to go ahead and gets his 6 attacks, doing on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe he's strength. Do you mind pulling up his strength for Neuro Tyrant? 5. So
5.
4's to wound you.
Wow.
Yeah. So only 1 armor save.
1 armor save. And we're good.
Yes, fine. Okay.
So we're going to move some objectives around at the end of my turn and score some points.
Mm-hmm,
I captured enemy outposts for 8 points.
Oh, so you're going up to 28 points on that.
That's going to be pretty
That's
good.
really good.
And then we're going to move this objective here.
Yeah, let's, well, yeah. you
What
read that
is
one.
his objective control?
He's 3.
He's 3. So if
Yes.
I put this in the middle of my Terminators, you won't
You want to
control
make sure that it's wholly within 6 inches of this, so 16 inches up, in order to get 5 points.
So I'll just move that to
Yeah.
right there.
There you go. So that'll give him 5 primary points for that, and you can move this one, so that will give you 2 primary points. So you get 7 plus 8 so far. So that would be 15, right?
Yep.
15 total with primary and secondary. And what's the OC on your apothecary? I'm assuming it's 1.
Probably 1.
Yeah, okay. Which does mean I'm just going to, I don't know, I kind of want to make sure that
You
it
fight the
goes
Dreadnought?
this way, so I can come fight the Dreadnought. Nah, it doesn't matter. No, it's kind of sad because I only need 5 more points.
Should be pretty easy for you
I
to
only
get
need
it.
5 more points for the to get this. So I'm just going to keep it relatively close by.
And just be done with it.
Just be done with it there. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no point in like overthinking it or anything
Yeah.
like that.
His
Okay.
goal, he's done better than he ever could. you know?
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
So you scored your points.
Yep.
What a crazy
crazy world.
game.
Your turn 5.
You still have Bring It Down?
Yeah,
Are
I'll
you
keep
going to hold on to it?
I'll keep it.
Okay.
I'll keep it.
Okay, and
all
I
can
still
kill now is
have-
bait monsters.
Storm Hostile Object. Actually, no. You know what I'm going to do? Give me that. Give me that there. Give me. No, this. You know what I'm going to do
okay.
here?
This what?
I'm going to move this here, so that you now score it.
Wow. Wow. You really just did that. You gave me the
I
objective so
did.
you can take your secondary.
Yes.
Because I moved towards you. This
Correct.
game is craziness. Forget planning. There is no
Yeah,
planning.
that's full shenanigan
There,
mode right
there is
there.
no planning to be had in this game for Warhammer.
Yes.
Maximum tactics.
Let's make sure. Let me see if it's controlled start. Yeah, so you now control that objective at the start of my turn.
That's amazing. Okay. Have fun with that.
I am gonna have fun with
Yeah,
that.
you
That's
sure
gonna be
will.
great. He's just gonna eat you. It's
Yeah.
gonna be fantastic. Okay, so now we get one more card here. Bow. Bring it down. Okay, so killing a dreadnought would give me a couple of 3 points. Sure. I do get a command point, bring me up to 2 command points. And that's that.
Okay.
Okay. I wish I could heal my Neuro Tyrant, but that's not going to happen.
No.
I could fall back with my Neuro Tyrant, but if I fall back, I can't shoot with him. I don't have like a strat to do that or anything. I'm just going to sit there and take it, or am I going to... Does he fly?
He probably flies. He seems like a fly kind of guy.
What's his movement?
6 inches.
I don't think he's going to clear it onto the objective.
No, he's not going to, because he'd have to go back here, back there.
Right. If Link
I
can't
would
land on the
really
wall.
like to be able to do that. And in the old fly, you just go...
The old fly is
The old
different to
fly
the
is
new
different
fly.
to the new fly
Yeah.
for sure. Okay, that's fun. I think he's just gonna sit there and punch you.
Punch away.
Yeah, it's turn 4, right?
It's turn 4. Let me know if
Okay.
that Carnifex feels like moving.
He doesn't want to get overwatched.
Okay.
Well, actually, you're gonna watch him anyway if you want.
Whenever it gets to the time that he moves his base, I'm going to shoot him.
Correct. Yes. So I'm going to. What's the range on the bioplasma?
18.
Is it 18? Yeah. So I'm not gonna move just yet, because then I can bioplasma you.
Okay.
Potentially do some damage, and then no, because I don't want to have to CP reroll it. No, I'm gonna move him and just get him like.
Right
Would you
up
like to
on there.
overwatch me before or after I move here?
Yeah, I'll do it right now.
You're gonna use your CP for that.
I'll just use my CP.
Okay.
So, twin las cannon.
Yep.
I get full rerolls to hit right now.
Ooh, fancy.
1 hit.
Nice.
And then 3s to wound, and I get rerolls on this.
Yep.
1 wound feels like I'm playing Eldar.
4 up. I know, right?
Feels
No.
it. Both CP for that
Ouch.
reroll. Or are you letting me do this damage?
No, do the damage. Do the damage.
Do the damage. 5 damage.
Okay.
And
So
then we
he's
got.
down to. Is he 10 wounds?
He's 10 wounds.
Yeah.
And
Boop.
then that crack missile.
Nice.
2
Okay.
rerolls.
He is the oath of moment.
Got that
Oh!
1 hit. 3s to wound.
Okay. He
those
might
rerolls.
survive this.
1 more wound.
This is on a 3+, because
3
I am in
plus.
cover. No! Hold on.
Ooh,
I am
okay.
going to CP
He's
this.
gonna CP that.
I'm definitely
Yeah.
CPing this. 2 CP
For 2
this.
CP reroll, been using it quite a lot.
No!
Oh, he fails it!
Get out of here!
D6 damage.
Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it!
No! Your plan is backfire. You're not scoring no points on that objective. Get out of here.
Oh, come on!
You're not the only one that can
Absolutely.
Overwatch. Oh my god. That was awesome.
Does he explode? Yeah!
It was a deadly demise. What does that mean?
What's his deadly demise? Please and thank you.
This is an amazing game.
Okay. It's just
One wound.
Boo.
I can take that.
Oh my
I
gosh.
can take that.
Not even.
Get him off my table.
Boo.
Oh, Scar. Overwatching
If I
does
lose
more
because of
damage
that,
than
I'm going to be
normal.
so sad.
Oh, yes, you should be.
Okay, the Neurotyrant is just going to shoot you.
yeah.
Okay.
This is great.
2d6 hits into them. Oh, only 4.
4
Only
wounds.
4. Auto hits, needing 3s to wound you.
Yep.
Yes, his strength like 8 or something. 2.
2 3-ups.
AP 1s.
I'll
yeah.
put it on a random power for this guy.
Yeah.
And he doesn't care.
He's fine. Okay, and then fighting. You get to pick the first fight.
Okay, so I can only realistically score 15 more primary, right? Because I can only score at the end of my 5th turn.
Well, it's your 4th turn and then 5th turn.
Oh, it's about to be my 4th turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I
You
got
still
time.
have-
I got
You got
time.
30 more points in primary, which will literally bring it to under a tie for 5 points.
You shouldn't.
And then
You shouldn't
and
have
then
run out of
it's-
stuff, Scary.
I literally ran out of stuff.
Power fists.
It's been such a good
It
game.
really is.
It has been such a man. Oh man, that poor card.
He did pretty good hitting his yellow 9. I would consider him
come
an overperformer, collapsing that whole flank.
Oh my goodness,
this is the
what
one
a
that
fantastic game.
2 wounds on your
Okay,
Neuro
okay.
Tyrant.
Do you need 4s? 1,
Two
so
damage.
2, so down to 4 remaining.
I've got that relic
Go, Mr.
blade.
Captain. Next turn, he gets Oath of Moments and just
Hits
dies.
on 2, is the relic blade. That's what's going to happen to him.
Yeah, it's just gonna happen. And then we can literally call points.
3 wounds.
4 ups.
Hey, you still got the rippers. They're not going anywhere.
Sure.
4 more damage.
Oh, he dies.
Oh, do I score bring it down at the end of the player turn?
It's at the...
Can I? Can I?
You score 2 VP each time in any monster. So you score it. You score it at the.
Can I check to see if I finished your turn?
I know, we can check. Actually, here. Check in the little... We'll check in the little card.
I killed both of your
explode?
monsters on
I know.
your turn.
In my turn.
Yeah.
What are the odds of that?
Oh my god.
That was fantastic.
That was
we'll check that
beautiful.
out. But that was really good.
I'm
that
just
one goes
gonna
away.
You
Yeah,
consolidate
towards the objective. Oh, man. Well,
Amazing.
I officially have no models left on the
Excuse you,
sure.
rippers. They
Sure.
And we've got Andrew Ward joining the bronze tier of the YouTube. Thank you so much for your membership. I'm sure you're going to love the 10th edition content that we're busting out in there. I mean, if we're having this much fun playing this game, then you're certainly going to love it.
I don't know where the little pamphlet went. Pamphlet just disappeared.
It's only going to affect if I can... Well, it's going to affect quite a lot.
Yeah.
Pamphlet.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, it's over here. Perfect.
When do we score?
Scoring secondaries.
Is that in there?
Yeah, usually it does.
It says you score 1 victory point for each of the conditions that are done. So do I just score it immediately? Like, when do I actually check?
Hold on a second.
Oh, if you score any victory points from this secondary mission during a turn, then at the end of this turn, secondary mission is achieved.
Okay,
So I
you
do get at the end of Scars
You get
5 for bring it down.
2 and 2.
If you do it as a tattoo, you get +1 for each.
Okay, so you get.
So I get 2
That's 10 plus, so it's 3 points for him.
3 points for the card effects,
Yes.
and then however many wounds he was 1
He
plus
was
1 for
he was
2.
8, so that's 2 there.
2, and that's
plus,
5.
Plus a bonus for tactical, isn't it?
No, it's 2. Is it so? While secondary scoring 2 points and add 1 for each thing.
No, you just get
So it's 2 points for each, and then I get a bonus 1 for their wounds characteristic. So 2
Yeah.
and 2 is 4. He had a wounds characteristic 10 plus for 5.
3, yeah,
And
5.
then if I'm using tactical, I just get an extra 1 for 6.
So 6.
Yeah.
So you get 6 in my turn. So bringing him up to 41.
And we're kicking these objectives downfield.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Goodbye.
What a
Goodbye.
close game this has been.
It's been you were killing me on the scoreboard, and now you're out of stuff.
That
and I got
silly
one time.
dreadnought
We
just-
proceeded as planned.
Oh my good thing.
Yeah,
Good thing.
I have the foresight.
I will be.
I'm a Farsi.
I'm so sad. I will be getting rid of both of my objectives,
Yeah.
and I will get a command point.
Cool.
Cool.
I am going to draw 2 new cards. Investigate signals and no prisoners. Can I score no prisoners? I have to kill units.
That's worth 2 points.
That's worth 2 points. And then for investigate signals, at the end of your turn, for each corner, the battlefield has 1 or more units within 9
Okay,
inches
so
of
you're
it.
not going to score anything there either.
I only have 1 command point, so I can't do anything about that. But that
And
Overwatch
he owes
was
me a
worth it.
battle shock test
And he
as well.
owes you a battle shock, which will
He's fine.
pass.
He's good.
Okay, so these Terminators, I don't have much left that I can do. Do I have to score the objective to have it, or just have it be near your zone?
No, you have to. The person who controls it scores it.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe so.
So then
Let
that
me just check
Dreadnought-
it. Let me just check.
You let me know. That Dreadnought's going to advance if that's the case. He's probably going to rance either way for 9 inches.
He's not exactly doing anything else. Now it's like mop-up zone, right?
Yeah,
Does that
exactly.
make sense?
This dude's chill. The Terminators, it's already in your zone, so let's just see if he can run over there and hold it. 7 inches is not running over there and holding it.
Oh no, you don't have to score. You don't have to hold them. You just score them for once you've deployed them.
Okay, so then I'm just
You
gonna...
just if you hold them, you can move them.
Okay, and I believe I can pop advance and shoot here, because I haven't popped advance and shoot yet.
Yeah, you have not. You have not.
So we'll pop advance and shoot, and we'll oath the moment the Rippers, and we are going to rip
Oath
the
of
destruction
moment
land.
Ripper swarms. How?
Oh yes.
You're devastated. You're using the Devastator doctrine.
Just
Just go murder a bunch of Rippers.
Hey, get the Tyranid scum off of my table, you filthy Xenos. So he's gonna just follow up like
Yep.
this.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Let's shoot those Rippers.
Oh, I hope I get like a card at the end. That would be so good.
Oh my god, assault cannon. I got +1 to hit because they're my oath of moment.
Yep.
And 1 mortal and 5 saves.
What's their save, by the way?
They might have a 6.
Yeah, because there's no AP here, right?
No.
Do you mind popping that up for me?
2, 3,
5 saves. I'll roll it. If it matters, it matters.
It
So
won't
that'd be
Let's
that
get
one.
fives.
One has 2 left.
Then 2 is to hit with the bolters. Oh, for the moment.
Okay.
Okay. think we're
I think
we're
they're
done
dead.
there. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2 points for no prisoners.
So I got no prisoners for 2.
Yep.
I'm gonna ditch the thing I can't do to gain a command point.
Okay, so 2 more points, 43, and then 15 primary points.
15 primary on turn 4.
Oh my, this is so close.
All right, Scary, draw your cards. See if you score them.
No, I can't score. Well, I don't
see
think
what
there's
you draw. You
anything.
never know. You
don't,
never
is it?
know.
I get another command point too, so I'm up to 2. So I could redraw.
You can redraw.
Okay, no prisoners.
Okay, can't kill stuff.
You have nothing to kill. Okay, and
I see plenty of space.
behind. Oh, that's where the rippers
the
were. It's so
Rippers!
good.
Get the Rippers
No! I was hoping. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of no prisoners with my 2 CP.
Okay.
And my final defend my stronghold, which I can't.
Are you defending your stronghold?
No, I'm not.
Is that a stern guard on your stronghold?
That is a stern guard. They should be dead on my stronghold.
Let's see if the points factory
my
keeps points
goodness
and
gracious,
storm hostile objective.
Okay. Okay.
Well, my opponent didn't control any objective
don't.
markers, so that'll score for 5.
Yep.
And assassination.
You've already killed all my characters, so you automatically score that for 5. So it's 10 plus
10.
15.
The 15 more
so
primary.
that's 25 primary points,
And I think
bringing
that's
it
gonna do
total to
Can I
very close.
Can I score as many primary points? Have I scored too many?
No, it's 15 max because
15
it's
max,
per
okay, so I
turn
have it.
because of what we said for the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 15 plus
15 more primary and 10 more
10.
secondary.
So 25 points on top of that, and that's pretty much game. That's 83 points.
Great
What a
game,
fantastic
Scott.
game.
Amazing. First game in 10, second game in 10th edition over here. First for you.
That was so close.
So
Oh man.
I've had an amazing time.
This
Like
was
I'm like
fantastic.
smiling, beaming, like that was awesome.
That was really cool. I caught like my cheeks hurt. I was such a
I'm still
I was smiling. That was
Yeah,
so
I
good.
know.
I almost got you.
No, I was sweating bullets because I feel like all the pressure's on, you know? You're playing the Space Marines. They're the good half of the box. And then Scary's pulling up here like, I'm going to do this little tactic and this little tactic and this little tactic and YOLO 9. And it's like, what are you doing? Stop. And then when you pass the objective from your Carnifex to my Apothecary and then Overwatch and it backfires.
Oh no. I'm having nightmares of your
You just
Dreadnought being like, target acquired.
you just can't make that up.
Oh,
This is our
man.
third game. All 3 of the games I've played against you have been an absolute
It's
pleasure.
fantastic. It's
Yeah.
really fun. Anyway, but a huge shout out to all of you. Thanks for super chats. If you have any questions, pop in the super chat right now. Thanks for hanging out with us. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you enjoyed this style of bat rep, like we're talking about the choices we're making. We're talking about even with the
The base starter set.
starter set. It
Barely
was a
understand.
game.
It was a good game. This
was
is
a
better than
great
like half the
game.
games on our channel as far as back and forth
fantastic.
competitiveness.
It was great.
That was
Yeah.
amazing. I'm really excited. 10th edition seems awesome. I can't say enough things about it. I know a lot remains to be seen. We're waiting on indexes, we're waiting on points. But what we gathered today is basically watching the core mechanics at play and watching the missions at flow. And, the game itself, awesome.
Yeah.
Nothing but positive things
It's
to say.
super fun.
There's tons of combat tactical depth. There's so much nuance and back and forth interaction in your opponent's turn. There's so much to learn. Like, Scary caught me off guard, and not in a rude gotcha way, but in a wow, it's the 10th edition way, like 55 times. And I think I got you a couple times too.
Yeah, you did. There was so many like cool, like of course we're still learning the units and stuff, but I could see like, say for example when points come out, it'd be really interesting to see like how balanced these two lists
Right,
are.
yeah, right.
Or like, going back and maybe doing something like this again, but like balancing it to when that gets released and stuff. Oh man, I enjoyed. My MVP was that Neuro Tyrant.
Yeah, not the
Sitting
screen
in the
killer.
middle of the
I mean,
unit, and he's just being like, mind bullets, and
he
then mind
basically
bullets.
killed all of the Infernus Marines and most of the Stern Guard by himself. And I just was sleeping on him. I was like, what is this 5e Flamer guy doing? And then my army is dead. You know who I think deserved an unsung award here? The Librarian. He showed up. His job was kill that Wing Tyrant and do some big brain tactics on that objective.
Didn't even charge me.
Didn't
Just
even
mind bullets the prime to death.
Yeah.
Ah.
That was awesome.
Oh, that was great. It's like, and hazardous smite.
What was your favorite thing about this game?
Honestly, I loved when I caught you with the move the objective to make you hold it to score my secondary, and your face went, oh no. And I was like, yes.
Yeah, I think that whole interaction and then me killing you on the
I
Overwatch,
was like,
that's just...
somebody please clip that moment.
Yeah.
Because that moment was like it encapsulates like how you didn't give up and you just kept on playing.
Yeah, what can you do?
Right?
Yeah.
Because some people just get tilted and they quit when the going's rough.
And you know what I think you did super well, and I'm genuinely pretty impressed with? You walked into this and you're like, Space Marines, 10th edition, and you came in with a full bag of tricks. You knew how to play 10th as if you just read it for the first time and were like a master. And you're just whipping out the wazadi-doo-dahs. It goes to show how good Scary is a player, even though, he's up in the frozen north. He can hang just with the best as the rest of them. Really impressive stuff.
Thanks a lot. That was fun. I really appreciated that game. And, it's funny because this is my 8th edition of this game.
Really? Man, I usually have the title with 6 under my belt.
8th edition.
It's
so I've been playing since 3rd, and there's a lot of things that are the same that remind me of some like older editions, and a lot that's like really uniquely this edition. And I'm really excited. I really enjoyed the Battle Shock mechanic because there was a couple of points where it could have just tipped the game in the other way, or like it was really, really cool. I
really liked the back and forth in the middle of our turns when you were moving the Gaunt's, when I was moving my Reaver Lieutenant, where the objectives go, and then what you're trying to consider. And it's not, I was a little worried that it's like, I push the objective 6 forward, you push it 6 back. No, there was a lot of sideways lateral play, get this to an area they can't do anything about it kind of plans. This game was awesome.
It was great. Considering you move the in this mission specifically, there are a couple of, there's 9 missions, there's like 4 of them that are like wacky, like say a little wackier than normal.
Yeah.
Right, this is one of those missions where you sort of have to play like a little bit of 4D chess.
Yeah.
And you could play if they do put that in the design and commentary that you were talking about, with the whole scoring max of 15, which I understand.
We'll see if they put that in there.
If they do, amazing. I think that would be very useful for this matchup. But that was great. I enjoyed that. That was
amazing
really
game, Scary.
Thank
you so much. It was a real pleasure playing you. For those of you watching, hopefully you liked the video. I know Scary and I had a blast making it for you. Thank you so much, Siegs the robot.
Thanks, Siegler. Thank you.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We have tons and tons of content every single day surrounding 10th edition, so you do not want to miss any of it. And if you're interested in learning this amazing game that we just played and learning how to pull off those cool maneuvers, the tactics, the whys and hows about all the things we just did, check out the link below, thewarroom.vhx.tv. It'll get you a 3-day free trial of all of our amazing Warhammer content where we break down all the core rules to the game and soon to be all the indexes and all the points as soon as we get them.
Yeah.
So, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Scary, thanks so much for the game.
Yeah, thanks a lot for having me. This was awesome. I cannot wait to come back to the War Room.
Oh, yeah. All right, everybody. Hopefully you can learn the game, become your best. Hopefully you enjoy this game, and we'll see you later.